ruined monastery of Sanctum Maleficarum stands desecrated under a sky of ash. Its once great halls turned into a shrine of slaughter by Lord Karnak in the Iron Butchers. Chain axes roar day and night as the World Eaters spill blood in Khorne's name. But drawn by the warp fire and the promise of shiny scrap, Big Mech Gitsmacker in his dread mob of Death Skull Orks has arrived, with clanking walkers and eager mechs. To them, the corrupted monastery is the perfect place to loot, and the mad iron and red armoured maniacs inside are the perfect lads to fight. Now the Orks charge in to rip the shrine apart, and the Iron Butchers surge out to defend their killing ground. Blood, scrap and fury will decide who rules these cursed grounds. Let's go to war. Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Dice. I'm Sam, and today I'm with my main man, Carl. How's it going, Carl?
I'm good, buddy. Yeah, good. Good.
Had a good Christmas?
Yeah, very nice, mate. Yeah, nice and chilled.
Good
yeah.
Good lad. I hope you've all had a good Christmas and a good New Year, because this will probably be dropping New Year's Day, hopefully. So I hope you've had a really good time. I know I have. Ate plenty of food. Filled this belly up of mine. So
chase your little one around a bit, burn some calories off as well.
Yeah, something like that. So I hope you all really enjoyed it. Today we're going to be battling on this war-torn world. It's an old Imperial world. In the World Eaters have been using it as a gladiatorial fighting pit. I'm running the World Eaters, of course. My first time running 2,000 points, so I'm very excited. And you're going to be landing on this planet and trying to loot it with your Death Skull Orks.
Yeah, this is it, mate. They've obviously been summoned here, or they've seen there's been a ruckus going on, so they thought, right, we'll have a bit of that, because the scrapyards never sleep, do they?
That's it. This is the perfect fight for Orks, World Eaters, I think.
Yeah,
I think they'll really enjoy it. So
that's an interesting way of putting that, but yeah, probably they probably will.
Oh, they'll be loving life. I think everyone's going to be loving life on this world, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's you're happy, I'm happy. If we get beat, we just come back and have another go. If you get beat, you get, I guess, pulled back to Khorne's throne and have to answer for
and we give skulls to Khorne if we get beat. So
there you go, perfect.
And I think this world will be getting exterminatus at the end.
Oh yeah, very much. So we're all about pushing buttons today. There's going to be a big red button up in the sky on a battle barge.
They're going to watch, enjoy the show, and then they're going to boop, and mess up. Yeah. So I hope you're going to enjoy this one. I know we are. It's going to be very fun. We've deployed, and we're already pretty excited. Before we start, big shout out to the members. There you all are, you absolute legends. Supporting the channel massively helps. So if you want to become a member, just click the join button down below. If you can't see the join button, I'll leave a link in the description. Thank you so much to all the members. Also, check out Gamemat.eu. I'll leave a 10% discount for them as well. I'm looking at the map now. And Gamemat.eu, the big defiled monastery that's in the middle that I'm using as the fighting pit, that and the altar and all the little piles of skulls are all from Gamemat.eu, all pre-painted. So check them out, 10% discount in the description. And also check out Rogue Miniatures. They paint a lot of stuff for me. They haven't actually painted anything on this table, but I've made a little video for them. So check out all the things they've painted for me on this video. So check it out and do not skip it. Hello everyone, I just want to talk a little bit about Rogue Miniatures. They're a UK-based commission company that focuses on above tabletop standard commissions. They've done commissions for Daily Dice, as you'll see on the screen right now, and they've always gone above and beyond to make sure I'm getting exactly what I signed up for. Look at that Demon Prince. Yeah, Lilith is ready to do some ripping and tearing. They also have an easy to navigate website where you can find the different services they offer. And don't hesitate to drop them a message for a free quote and use the code DailyDice10 for a 10% discount. They also have a sister company called Blasted Miniatures, where you can get a more tabletop standard paint job if that's the type of thing you're after. And last but not least, they now have a podcast called Rogue and Blasted, where they talk about things hobby related and you can get to know the people behind Rogue Miniatures. Out now on YouTube. So don't hesitate to drop them a message for a free quote today. And don't forget to use DailyDice10 for that 10% discount. So here we go, World Eater fans. The Iron Butchers have made Planetfall. So 2,000 points of World Eaters, led by Lord Karnak. The World Eaters army rule is beginning of the battle round, I roll 8 dice and I can pick bonuses for that battle round. You can pick 2. So depending on what I roll, I can choose things like sustained hits, lethal hits, reroll charges, fight on death on a 4, devastating wounds against infantry, things like that. So really powerful, as long as I'm rolling kind of what I want. Then the detachment I'm taking is Berserker Warband. So this is probably the best detachment, I'd say, but there is some really good ones that I want to try out, especially the Gore Track Onslaught one, what's to do with like your transport, but I'll do that in another game. So basically, Berserker Warband, on the charge, I get +2 strength and +1 attack. So all your weapons get really, really strong. Even your basic chain axes on your Berserkers go up to like strength 6. They get 5 attacks each on the charge, so really, really strong. They can cut through a lot of stuff. They can really punch up even your weak stuff. So yeah, they've got some really good strats and enhancements in the Berserker Warband as well. Some of the strats like +1 AP comes in really handy. You've got things like your Berserkers can just blood surge 8 inches, so you don't have to roll a dice, they just get the full 8. So things like that, which comes in really handy. So let's go through this army. So I'll start with the bread and butter of the army, the units of Berserkers. This unit of 10 is led by Lord Karnak, which is basically the profile for Khan the Betrayer. He's the warlord of this army. And Berserkers basically, you get 2 Eviscerators, they're like the 2 melee heavy weapons, damage 2 weapons. And then the rest are chain axes, and you've got an icon, as you can see on that backpack. So Berserkers, if you get shot in the movement phase and a model dies from that unit, they can blood surge, so they can move d6 +2 inches. And like I said, there's strats to make that better, so move on automatic hate, things like that. And I can get in combat with that as well, so that's really, really good, because if I'm in combat in the enemy's turn, I kind of get to fight first unless they're charged with another unit, so it's just something for them to watch out for. Like I say, led by Lord Karnak, he gives them reroll hit rolls of 1, reroll wound rolls of 1, which is really cool. If they haven't made a charge that turn, then on a... I think it might be do a leadership check. If I fail, he does kills one of the models from that unit. I'm pretty certain that's what it is. I'll double check that, but so if I don't make a charge, do a leadership. If I fail, kills a model from the unit. So he's just kicking off because they're not spilling blood, basically. He also, when he dies, he comes up on a 2+ with 3 wounds remaining. So that's pretty cool, especially against a melee army like Orks. If they kill him in combat, then I get another hit with him in my next turn. So that's pretty cool if he does come back up on a 2+. Excuse me. So that's one unit of Berserkers. They're going to be riding about in a Rhino. So the Rhino just has its bolters, which are rapid fire 4, 2 shots each. So you end up getting like 12 shots with them, which is pretty cool if you're in rapid fire range. And then you've got your missile thing on top, your Havoc launcher. The World Eater Rhinos, what do they do? So if an enemy moves within 9 inches of that Rhino, the unit inside can just drop out. I'm not sure when I'd really use that. Maybe if some sort of chaff unit moved within 9. If they're just trying to grab an objective off me or something like that, I could drop the unit out and nick the objective back. Maybe something like that. You don't really want your Berserkers to be out in the open. That's the whole reason bringing the Rhino. So maybe I'll use that. I'm not too sure. Then the next unit of Berserkers, led by a Master of Execution. So that unit of Berserkers is exactly the same loadout. You've got your 2 heavy weapons, in your icon. Or your icon basically, if I kill a unit, I get to roll an extra dice when I do my Blessings of Khorne roll, beginning of the battle round. And then when I've used the extra dice, it's being used, so I'll probably forget that rule. It's not exactly great, is it? But you never know, I might remember it might actually come in handy. Master of Executions, he gives them reroll Blood Surge roll and reroll Advance roll. And there is a strat in this detachment for Advance and Charge for Berserker units, so that could actually come in handy here. The Master of Execution is mainly just an extra bit of damage for that unit to put out. That's really what you bring him for, and if you want to try and get an enhancement on him, there's some really good enhancements throughout the codex, so I just didn't really have enough points. World Eaters have took a bit of a hit, a lot of point hikes in the recent data slate, so I did have 2 really good enhancements in this army, and I've had to get rid of one. That was basically the hit that I got on this list. I just had to basically lose one of the enhancements, which was, I'll get to it, but which was basically the Berserker Glaive, an extra bit of damage on the Slaughterbound. Excuse me. So I'll get to that though. So I haven't brought an enhancement on the Master of Execution. That unit, I'm going to be riding out on a Rhino as well. So exactly the same loadout. You've got your 2 bolters, your Havoc Launcher. Yeah, hopefully that keeps them alive. Berserkers move 8-inch now as well, which is really cool. So if they jump out 3 inches of a Rhino, that's 11-inch movement. And obviously I can advance and charge with a strat, so they're really, really fast, these lads. So it's something Carl does need to look out for. Then I have Scarvac the Chainbound. He's the Demon Prince, basically sent by Khorne. He's watching over this army because this army are really trying to get the Butcher's Nails out the head and become a bit more of a, not a loyal army, nothing like that, but they just want to be, they don't want to be tortured by the nails, and they don't want to be sort of, chained down to Khorne and chaos. So if they manage to find that one day, he's going to slaughter the whole army. So him and Lord Karnak hate each other. So they're actually, in my law, always competing on kills to try and basically show off to Khorne. So this army, I'm going to try and keep a tally of these two, so you can get the most kills. I have given an enhancement, which is -1 damage. It was either that or the Berserker Glaive on the Slaughterbound, and I haven't used this guy yet. I really want him to survive, so -1 damage seemed like the smart option to take. So that's him. He gives, if he's next to an infantry unit, he gets Lone Operative. If he's, I'm going to have to take a sip of water here because my throat is absolutely killing. 2 seconds, people. Oh, lovely jubbly. Right. Sorry about that. So he gets Lone Operative next to an infantry unit. Also, if I use a strat with a unit within 12 inches of him, I get that at -1 CP, which is really, really good. So I'm hoping to keep him in the middle of the army so I can use them strats. What's the other thing he gets? Oh, he gets Devastating Wounds on the charge as well, which is pretty cool. So that's Scarvac the Chainbound. Let's hope he does well this game. So I'll go over here to the units that are starting to mutate, sort of demonic units. So we have a unit of 8-bound, led by a Slaughterbound. So 8-bound, basically they get +1 to hit if they're hitting an infantry unit. And I think that's an aura as well. It could be a 12-inch aura, maybe 6-inch. I'll have to double check that. So any of my units hitting an infantry unit within 6 inches, I think, get +1 to hit as well, which is nice. And then the Slaughterbound, God, my throat. So I was when I'm making videos, I haven't coughed all day. Now I'm just having a coughing fit mid-video. So the Slaughterbound gives them, it heals 1 back in my command phase. There's only 3 in this unit, and they're actually not the toughest of units, so if that'll happen, I don't know. I feel like they're sort of a missile. You put them in, kill a unit, then they get killed in return, but we'll see. And then what else does he get? Once per game, he can get an extra 3 attacks, and he also gets 3 attacks. What else is it? It could be Devastating Wounds as well. I'll have to double check that. But I know once per game he can sort of do this thing and he just goes absolutely mental and starts killing everything in his path. So that's the Slaughterbound, leading them 3 8-bound. These are going to be riding around in a Land Raider. So Land Raider, it's got its 4 las cannons, which are rapid fire. So you end up getting like 8 las cannon shots, but they are hitting on 4s. And they've pretty much made all World Eaters hit on 4s now. So they're hitting on 4s, but there's 8 las cannon shots, so you can't complain with that. You've got the heavy bolter on it, then the normal bolter, and I think that's everything it's got. And basically the rule of this, the ability is it can move, and then the unit can jump out, then it can charge, so it makes them really fast. 8-bound a 10-inch move anyway, so this just gives them a little bit more movement with that 3-inch disembark. Really tough as well, toughness 12, it's got a 2-up save, so hopefully that'll be hanging about in there, delivering the goods into the enemy lines. Then we have 3 Exalted 8-bound. These are the vehicle killers, so these have got anti-vehicle free. They've got like 4 attacks each. Their ability is they get an extra pip of damage on the charge, so that puts them at damage free. And these are like -3 AP as well, so these are really really strong. I'll probably be putting these in Deep Strife, maybe Rapid Ingress them, and missile them into one of the tough Orc units, see how they get on. Then we have 2 Hellbrutes, so we've got a Hellbrute with a Scourge and a Fist. The Scourge is like anti-infantry, the Fist is anti-vehicle. Every time one of these get hit by an enemy, so if an enemy targets them, they get to hit back. So if they get hit target in the shooting phase, it can flame them back with a flamer under the Fist. And in the fight phase, they get to hit back. So their charger unit attack, they get hit back, then they attack again. Really, really strong unit. They've got 2-up saves in about maybe 9 wounds, 8 wounds. Toughness 9, toughness 10. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. But so these are really good. And I've done a second one with a hammer. So that's really good against vehicles. And that hammer's like a D6 plus 1 damage weapon, or D6 plus 2. Pretty sure it's D6 plus 1. And that's that weapon. So Hellbrutes, these are fantastic. I might even put one of these in reserves and Rapid Ingress it. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to have a little think. Excuse me. So that's them 2. Then we've got all the chaff here, all the cultists that are just running and giving their lives. This is what I imagine of being in the arenas on this planet, spilling some blood, trying to make the berserkers, try and impress them. So here I've got a unit of 10 jackals. So jackals get sticky objective, and basically you just want to be sitting on your back objective. If the orcs have no deep strike, then they'll be running off and trying to stick some more objectives. You've got an icon in there, so if they're a killer unit, they get an extra dice in the Blessings of Corn roll, and that's them. Then I've got some Goremongers. These have got infiltrate, so they can you can put them on the mid board at the beginning of the game. These are only strength 3, but on the charge you've got strength 5, and they've got lance. So with a strap for extra AP, things like that, these could be actually really punchy, and very surprisingly punchy. So usually I do it to sort of move block or stop my opponent from getting to my important targets turn 1, maybe doing objectives, but they could actually punch as well. So if the circumstances were right, maybe do some charging, try and kill some orcs. Then last but not least, we have 2 Chaos Spawn. So the World Eater Chaos Spawn are really good. They can advance and charge. Obviously, the benefit from that extra 2 strength in attack. So these are actually really punchy and quite hard to kill as well. So hopefully these hang about. They've got a scout move as well, scout 8. So if I get first turn, they can just sprint forward. And with that advance and charge, and they move like 10 inches, so they're actually really, really fast. Maybe you turn 1 charge with them. Maybe charge my Goremongers and get them orcs stuck in the deployment zone while the rest of the army moves forward. Who knows? That could be the plan. I'll see how Carl deploys and take it from there. So yeah, I hope you like the army. Let's see these orcs. So here we go. Look at this beautiful orc army. Some of the kit bashes in this army are absolutely sick. I'll get some slow-mos when I go through the list so you guys can see them. But beautiful army, Carl. I absolutely love it.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure thing. So it's a dread mob detachment, which is based around mechs. So the mechs are the kind of Orky equivalent of like tech marines, I guess. So they just like building stuff. So when they're kind of an orc's born, or comes to life sort of thing, like the spores create an orc. Some of them are mechs, which means they've just got this like innate understanding of how technology works and how to build things. And you've got mechs and big mechs who are like the kind of the boss mechs, I guess, and they have these sort of huge workshops of scrapper. They just put together walkers, guns, vehicles. They build a lot of the guns for the other orcs sort of thing. They'll do like custom jobs and stuff where they'll build like one-off creations, whatever. So the idea behind this is you've got big mech Gitsmacker, who's my warlord, and he's just got this sort of stompy mob, very imaginatively titled Three Fat Lads, because you've got three fat lads in it. And they've got the push the button as their detachment rule, which is that's the button, and you push it every time you shoot or fight.
Can I give it a little push?
Yeah, go for it, bud.
Cheers, man. Cool line then.
You can random, obviously you can push the button to see what you get. You get sustained hits, lethal hits, or extra AP on critical wounds, or you can pick the one you want, but then you get hazardous on your guns. You'll probably see a theme of hazardous running through this army as well. So there's different ways you can get it. Obviously, if you pick the button, you get hazardous. It stacks on top of if you've got hazardous anyway. And then there's some strats where you can push the strat to get a little bit better and get hazardous again. So at that point, it's like a coin flip, whether you actually blow your own bloke up.
This is the definition of pushing your guns to the limits.
You can't kill my army if I kill it first, So the idea is just to see how this goes. It's not the most competitive, this one, I don't think, but it's thematically, it makes sense in my head of, the mech pulling out all his toys and stomping about and picking up loot. So Descos detachment, it's a dread mob list, and then you've got big mechs and mechs basically leading the force.
Nice, I like it. And then what's your army rule? Is it War?
So you've got War. Yeah, so we've got our turn of War, which is we call it in our command phase, and then for our turn and your turn, we get to advance and charge. We get a 5-up invul across the army, and we get +1 strength and attacks as well when the orcs sort of go power themselves up basically for a turn. So all orcs get that, and then the detachment rule for the dread mob is pushing the button, which you can do when you shoot or fight if you've got the right keyword. So if you've got mech, vehicle, or walker keyword.
Yeah. Nice. I like it. It's I really like seeing a shooty orc army because you don't see it often, do you?
You don't. No. A lot of people get a little bit, surprised by it. But if the stars align, sort of thing, and you build the right way, then it can go off, because orc guns are built around not hitting that often. So if you can get them hitting a little bit more often, then they can do some bits. Yeah,
100%. So let's go through this army. Yeah. So where should we start? Look at all this. Let's just go straight in the middle. What have you got going on here, Carl?
So believe it or not, this is quite an elite orc army. So elite doesn't mean good, just means less of them. So this is the first of my big mechs with shock attack gun. So he's a bit of an MVP in a lot of my games that I play. So the shock attack gun's a bit of a leery gun anyway, and he gives his unit reroll 1s to hit as well when they're shooting. So he's got a mob of tank busters with him. The tank busters get +1 to hit and wound when they're shooting at vehicles, which means obviously so does he, and he gives them the reroll 1s. He also gives them the mech keyword, so without him they wouldn't be able to push the button or get a lot of the strats working. So it's sort of a little bit of he gives them a benefit, and they give him a bit of a benefit as well. So you got unit of 6 tank busters with 2 bomb squigs. They're basically built around shooting at monsters and vehicles. They got D3 shots per launcher, flat 3 damage. It's pretty tasty, or it can be anyway. They haven't got a lot in combat, but they're basically just range firepower unit.
Yeah, my Demon Prince definitely don't want to be getting in there.
No, he probably doesn't want to face those guys down.
The shock attack gun, that's my kid's crying. It's kicking off down there. I feel sorry for my wife having to keep him calm. But that's what you can hear. It's not one of these grots screaming.
Being shoved in the shock attack gun backwards. Yeah.
Them shock attack guns, they just shoot snotlings, right?
Yeah, so they basically open a tunnel through the warp and they shoot snotlings through it. And by the time they get to the other side of the tunnel, they've all gone crazy from exposure to the warp. So they're just all biting and shitting and fighting and stuff. There used to be a table back in the day where you'd actually roll on a table to see what happened. And you could fire snotlings at, I think it was Terminators. And one of the results was it would appear next to the guy in the suit next to his ear. And it would actually shit in his ear. And that's what killed him.
Nice. Yeah. So that is a shock attack gun. Next up, should we go to your other character units? So
sure thing.
This big blob here?
Yeah, so I've got 2 of these units. These are my looters. So they're, you've got a squad there and you've got a squad the other side. They've both got big mechs with them as well, with the shock attack guns too. Looters are they don't look great on paper, so they hit on 6s natively, but they've got heavy on their guns. They can reroll 1s because of the shock attack gun in there. And their abilities that if they are shooting at something on an objective marker, they can reroll hits. So they can be quite tasty with the amount of damage they can put out if you get the rerolls off. So it's about trying to get them in the right place.
So I need to keep off them objectives, yeah?
Yeah, so the death guns are the guns they've got there. Like I say, heavy, rapid fire 1, strength 8, -1 and 2 damage. So if they hit, they can put some decent shooting out. Basically Orky auto cannons.
Yeah.
But you need to get them, hitting. So it takes a few things to work, but they can do some, clean some people off objectives for sure. Like that reroll hits is massive, makes a big difference.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah. Especially when you're hitting on 6s.
This is it. You want to be basically staying still and shooting onto objectives if you can.
And every hit's a sustained, you say, yeah?
No, they've got rapid fire, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, rapid fire they've got,
So they've got rapid fire, which means within 24 inches, they've got rapid fire ones. They've got 2 shots anyway. Within 24, they've got an extra shot each. So
a lot of shots going out.
Volume's good.
I like it.
So 2 of them. One will be rolling around in the truck, and another one will be rolling around in one of the big lads at the back.
So one in this truck.
Yeah.
Just doing it. What's the truck kitted out with, just so I can get the slow-mo and everyone can see?
Oh, sure, yeah. So truck's pretty much bare bones. It's got a wrecking ball, so it's got one sort of fairly decent close combat attack, but generally it's just it's the kind of bog standard like Ork transport.
Nice. And what's its ability, truck? I can't remember what it is.
It heals a wound in the command phase. So like a rhino, but not as well put together.
Yeah. Or even better put together. Which way you want to look at it.
True.
Then we have, so that's all your character units. Then we have, should we go with the Storm Boys?
Yeah, so we've got 2 units of those as well. They're basically your action units. So you got a knob with a power claw in there, and just 4 lads. They've got a 12-inch move because they've got jetpacks on. They can charge in a turn which they advance or fall back as well. So they've got a little bit of extra reach. But generally, you drop them down for getting, recover assets behind enemy lines, bits and bobs like that.
Get them points. You kind of don't really want to leave home without these lads, do you?
No, if you do leave them behind, then you're doing actions with expensive stuff that wants to be shooting instead. So you need something in there. They're kind of orky versions of scouts, or something like that. Where you just like chuck them around the table.
100%, yeah. Then we've got some boys.
Yeah, so we've got 1 unit of 10 boys. There's actually 9 boys there, but Orks can't count, so that's what I'm saying. That's why there's one left at home.
So we're just going to say one of these just has 2 wounds or something.
Yeah, or one of them wandered off the battlefield and had too much squig beer last night, so he's not found his way to the game. So again, really bog standard. Just a set of 10 boys. You've got get the good bits for them, which is their ability, which means that they can stick in objective, essentially.
Yeah, nice. And then we have some grots. Yeah,
so again, 2 units of 10 grots. They're super cheap. They're a bit of a screening unit. If they're on an objective that I control in my command phase, then on a 4-up I get a CP. So it's a little bit of command point farming potentially. And they've got a runt herd in there as well to sort of poke them, make sure they're in the right place. Yeah. But they're essentially just really cheap, 40 points. They're only toughness 2 with sort of 1 win 7-up saves. They just disappear if you look at them.
Yeah, but such a good unit for stopping me from deep striking, like deep strike denial.
Yeah, absolutely. You basically sit one on your home objective all game and they farm your CPs hopefully, and like say, get in the way, and then you'll have 1 unit maybe roaming around the board like screening.
Yeah.
If you can sit 2 on objectives, obviously you've got 2 shots to get in the CP as well. So
exactly, yeah. Cool. And one of these is starting in a truck, right?
Yeah, so we're going to have a squad of grots in the truck, and then the boys probably next to the truck on the home objective, and then the boys are going to jump in the truck. The grots will basically get kicked out by the boys onto the objective, and then the truck will go zooming off and get them in trouble.
Classic thing of you have to start a unit in a dedicated transport, so you're sort of having to do that little swap at the beginning of the game, aren't you?
Yeah.
That is, we've got some more stuff over here. These lads.
Yes, you've got a unit of 5 flash kits. They're basically just show-offs, so they've got the biggest, best guns, and they're just, they're the definition of like, see something that you're in front of you and just try and delete it.
Yeah.
They don't get to push the button because they haven't got a mech, because you can't actually lead them with any characters. You used to have Badruck, who was the lad who looked like a pirate.
Yeah.
Was a name character who could lead them, but he's gone to legend sadly, so RIP to Badruck. But they're pretty decent. They've if they shoot at the closest model, they get an extra attack on their guns. They've also got knob profiles, so they're pretty good, handy in combat. Toughness 5, 2 wounds. So although they don't get the detachment rule, they're sort of firepower wise, they fit with the army kind of thing, and they're just cool models, man.
Cool. I really like it. And then we've got a couple of characters at the back, couple of mechs, you say?
Yeah, that's it. So just 2 little mini mechs. So their job is to basically follow around something big and stompy and keep poking it to repair it and give it +1 to hit. They get blown up if they're within 3 of a vehicle, and at the end of the movement, they can touch something within 3, and it regains D3 lost wounds, and it's to add 1 to hit.
Nice.
So kind of Orky Tech Marines, basically.
Yeah. And speaking of the big boys that they're going to be following about.
Yep, so you got 3 of the big lads. You've got 2 Gorkanauts and a Morkanaut. So they've got a transport capacity. The Gorkanauts are your kind of anti-range infantry. So they've got
So this one's the Gorkanaut, right?
Yeah, so the 2 on the edges are the Gorkanauts.
There's 2 Gorkanauts, yeah?
Yeah, 2 Gorkanauts, Morkanauts in the middle.
Right.
The Gorkanauts have got quite a lot of anti-infantry shooting, a couple of rocket launchers in there as well. They're pretty tasty in combat, and then they've got the Titanic keyword, so they can move over terrain if it's less than 4 inches in height, and they can sort of shoot out of combat. Well, like most vehicles shoot out of combat, right?
Yeah.
And also, when the WA's active for the Gorkanauts, they get +1 to hit when they're in combat, and then the Morkanaut, which is the lad in the middle, gets +1 to hit when he's shooting in the WA.
Right.
So Morkanaut's kind of your ranged option, and the Gorkanauts are more your kind of melee with a bit of range as well.
Nice. And that's everything, huh?
And that's everything, mate, yeah.
Nice, beautiful army, mate.
Thank you, bud.
I'm very interested to see how the World Eaters deal with this, because I've never really gone up against like really tough units. I quite worry about going against like knights, things like that. With the World Eaters, obviously they've got like lethal hits in the Exalted 8-bound have anti-vehicle monster, but I guess I can test it out this game, huh?
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So the cards have been dealt. Dawn of War deployment. So the objective markers, 1 in this deployment zone, 1 in this deployment zone, 3 in no man's land. Primary mission, purge the 4. We just have to exterminate each other. So first battle round, kill an enemy unit, you get 4 points for it. Second battle round onwards, kill more than the enemy, you get 4 points for it. And obviously you still get 4 points for killing an enemy unit. So you can get 8 points there just for killing stuff. Happy days, yeah? From the second battle round onwards, you get 4 VP for holding an objective, just 1 or more, and you get 4 VP for holding more than your opponent. So you can get 8 there as well. So you could be racking up a lot of points. You could be getting 16 per battle round. But the battlefield is set. Here we go on this cursed earth. This is definitely going to be getting exterminated at the end, isn't it?
Oh, mate, 100%. Yeah, as soon as they see this, they're going to be like, hold, wait for it now.
Yeah,
done.
Without a doubt. So there's objective markers on here where I've got my jackals. There's one behind that little container there where you've got your boys going to be sticking it. Then we've got one in this corner, this ruin here, where I can hold from this side. And we've got one in this ruin here, where Cal can hold from this side. And then this fountain in the middle, next to all these piles of skulls, is an objective as well. I put this little Space Marine statue up here because I thought it'd be cool that because this obviously is the gladiatorial pits here, where all these spikes are. This is where there's been loads of blood spilt here. In the sort of mocking the Space Marines, letting them watch over while they spill probably Space Marines blood, or at least Imperial citizens blood, more likely. So all the terrain is line of sight blockage. Even this altar, we're just saying there must be some sort of smoke, demonic smoke coming up from it, so you can't see each other through it. The only things that aren't line of sight blockage are things like containers. There's this little like defensive bit. Obviously this is a world that's already been at war, so there's defensive positions set in like this. Also these pipes here. And then these craters, if you've got infantry in them, they get the benefit of cover. So deployment, let's quickly fly through that. We've got the Hellbrute over here. We're classing these little L shapes as like little footprints here. So we can sort of hide behind them. I've got some spawn here. They're getting ready to scout, probably on that objective or jumping behind here. This has got Master of Executions in. What is he called? Scarvac, the chainbound. He's within 3 inches of some jackals, so he gets blown up. These lads have infiltrated here, the Goremongers. We've got a Land Raider here with the 8-bound in the Slaughterbound. And then we've got Karnak, Lord Karnak's Rhino here. So we're sort of hiding behind all this and hoping to pounce out on the prey when they get a little bit closer. A bit of an ambush technique. Carl, what have you done, mate?
Did you say hiding behind this stuff?
Well, you could say hiding. More like waiting to pounce on the prey.
Right.
Definitely not hiding. Definitely not hiding.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so pretty much I've deployed the 3 big fat lads at the back.
Don't tell me they are not hiding behind this, are they?
No, of course not, mate. Look at the size of them. They're like
literally, you can just see the heads popping over, can't you? Little peeping toms.
3 lads here. Mob of Gretchen down here to just basically run up and get in the way on this flank.
Yeah.
You've got a truck full of looters with a shock attack gun sitting with a bit of an avenue to head down here. Flash kits in the first Gorkanaut. Truck at the back, they're going to do a little bit of a switcheroo. So you've got Grots in here at the minute and boys on the objective. So the idea is the Grots jump out, the boys jump in, the truck heads that way.
Yes.
Squad of looters on the floor here with the shock attack gun in as well. And then tank busters are in the Morkanaut on this flank. So I've kind of shifted this side of the table a little bit, but I've got a lot in reserves and vehicles. So there's quite a lot that can come out and sort of get a bit more coverage across the table. It looks quite...
one-sided.
Yeah, a little bit one-sided at the minute, but stuff I can do about that, hopefully.
Yeah, speaking of reserves, I've got some Exalted 8-bound in, 3 Exalted 8-bound, and a Hellbrute with a hammer.
Cool.
What have you got in, Carl?
I've got 2 squads of Storm Boys, mate, so they're just flying around in the sky at the minute, just dropping stuff on people.
Yeah, just waiting for the right time to pouncer.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, the question is, you want to go first or second?
I don't actually mind, mate, to be fair. I think I'd be happy with you going first, because then it gives me more targets. But if I go first, I can push out and have a little bit of ball control. So
I think I'd be happy with going second. I think on Purge the Fours, second's quite a good one.
Yeah, you know what you've got to deal with, don't you, in terms of like what you've got to beat. So
yeah, and I think, again, I'd just like you to move forward in for me to do that first strike. So let's roll off and see and let the gods decide.
Okay.
So I've rolled a 6.
4.
So the gods are forcing me to move out. So let's do it. World Eaters, turn 1. So turn 1 for the World Eaters. Extend battle lines, Ares and Nile. 2 really, really good cards to get turn 1 for this army. So extend battle lines, hold a objective marking Mad Point Zone in 1 in No Man's Land. So I've got that 4 points. Ares and Nile, no enemy within 6 inches of the centre. In one of my units within 3 inches, I get 5 points. I've got that. So 9 points turn 1. So not much has happened. I've basically done my whole turn. My Goremongers jumped onto here and got overwatched by looters. The looters got to reroll all hits. So even though they were hitting on 6s, they were hitting with loads. And then everything that hit was lethal hits because you push the button.
That's it. Yeah.
So it went straight through. They're -1 AP and ignore cover. So I've only got 6 up save on the Goremongers. So you wipe that unit pretty easy. So the spawn that were here had scouted up to here. And then they just moved 10 inches and jumped on that to get me area denial and the extend battle lines. Then, but that's obviously got Carl 4 points for killing the unit. So that was good for Carl. Then he's moved forwards. He just advanced. I haven't gone on that objective just because I'm terrified of them looters getting all the reroll hits. So I'm hoping that he can take a bit of firepower and maybe survive. This has moved forwards. Scarvack's moved forward. And the Jackals are sort of spread out. Just so he's getting his loan up just in case. And they've stickied that. So it doesn't matter if they get shot off now. This has stayed put. I was thinking about moving it out and getting a slight line. To be honest, I probably still wouldn't have got it because we go right to these corners. So I don't think I'd have got a line of sight in that. And even if I did, I'd have had to touch this objective. Getting all them looters, them rerolls. It's terrifying me after seeing them Goremongers get wiped out there. So, and Lord Karnak's Rhino has just started scraping its way down that little alleyway there.
Bashing off the wing mirrors and all, yeah.
That's it. So that's turn 1. It does get me 9 points, so it is a good turn 1, but I'd have liked to maybe kill something, but you can't have everything. Let's go into Orks, turn 1. So Orks, turn 1. Extend battle lines. So your orders are the same as mine. You wanted to go and get that objective marker in No Man's Land and the one you just playing. So what you've got for 4 points, bring it down. So you want to drag a vehicle down, yeah?
Yeah, basically, mate.
So what did you do? You were tempted to call a wow, weren't you?
I was tempted, yeah. So the the temptation was to call the whale because of this guy here.
Yes.
Because I had the potential to advance and charge him up and then charge the Hellbrute, which would have potentially got me bring it down. Would also have cleared this flank as well.
Yeah.
But it would have been just for this guy. And the rest of the army would have benefited from it defensively next turn, but not had any more offensive benefit from it. Because the last thing I want to do is charge your army, right? So, so the temptation was to go for a glory shot around the corner, but I've thought better of it or worse of it.
Not to,
we'll see, so essentially, he's pulled back round. This truck's moved around a little bit because they can both get lines into the arse of that rhino.
Yep.
And that's the only shot I've really got to bring it down, to be fair.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Grots have moved up in advance to get OC onto this objective to out OC.
So they're actually on the floor.
They're on the floor,
there, so you can see them.
So they're Hellbrute fodder, I think, next turn.
Ideally.
The truck did a switcheroo, so the Grots jumped out, the boys jumped in, and then the truck pulled up and handbrake turned round behind this central objective just to give me some push. Because as Sam pointed out, if I don't start pushing out of my deployment zone, he's just going to jail me in it. And then by the time I've got through everything that's in front of me, the game will be lost. So I need to start having a presence on the board. This small Connaught is tucked round a little bit just to get out of line of sight of the Land Raider shooting it.
Yep.
And to give me a bit more distance between that rhino full of absolute lunatics over there.
Yes.
Looters have stayed still. So they're wearing up, they've replaced all the magazines, plugged the power cables back in, stuffed the level plasma cartridges in the guns, and that's it. Yeah.
Nice. I like it. So let's do some shooting.
Cool.
Next up, the looters are aiming at these chaos spawn here. They get to reroll all hits, the heavy and the stayed still. So basically they're going to absolutely shred these lads apart. There's nowhere I could have really put them. If I put them behind the building, they wouldn't have held the objective, and I needed that. So sadly, the second time using them, the second time they're going to get potentially obliterated.
Potentially.
Yes.
I'll push the button, see what I get.
Yep.
So that's the shit one, but whoops, never mind.
What does that do, lethals?
No, sustain is 1s and 2s, lethals 3s and 4s. This is extra 2 AP on critical wounds. So if you roll a 6 to wound, it goes to AP 3, but you've got your invul anyway. Yeah. It can come in handy for like tanks and all, but for stuff like this with invuls, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's give it a go then.
Yeah, cool. So we've got hitting on 5s because they stayed still, and re-rolling. So we'll pull those out. Cool. And then re-rolling all of these. So for everybody that says I roll loads of 5s and 6s, not always. I mean, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
You really shouldn't have kept my mouth. So all these go through, wounding on 3, strength 8. Let's see loads of 1s and 2s. There's a few in there. There's a few in there. I think you'll do all right.
So you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 symbols.
4, 8, 9. These are dice that Carl has just brought me. You bought me especially for Christmas, didn't you?
I did, mate, yeah.
So let's see how they roll, because I want to know if he's put some sort of curse on them before he brought them. 5s and 6s. Can we survive it? That's about average, isn't it? It's about average. Are these 2 damage a pop?
They're 2 damage a pop, mate.
I'll roll these, feel no pains. I don't know how many wounds. Is that 4 wounds each, I'm guessing?
Yeah, we can have a look, can't we? But yeah.
Probably best checking there.
Okay,
2
cool.
seconds.
So 4, then 4, then 4.
So it's damage 2. So 4, 5 up, feel no pains. So I'd make 1 of them, meaning after roll another 2. Because it's damage 2. So 1 dead. So I can roll all these now. 5 up, so I need to make 3 of these. And I make 4.
Nice.
So that leaves, but you've got loads more shots, right?
I've got loads more shots.
Oh, great.
Sorry,
one of them's on 2 wounds remaining. 2 rocket launchers.
So number of shots, is 4.
Yep.
So again, hitting on 5s and re-rolling. And then these are strength 9, so there'll be 3s again.
Yep.
Cool. Nice. So that is 3 at minus. Oh, sorry. 2 at minus 2, 1 at minus 4.
Either way, 3 5 ups because you ignore cover, right? So that goes through. What's the damage of these? 3 each.
Flat 3. Yeah. So that'll be
6. Feel no pains. He's got 4 wounds left. He takes 3, so he's on 1 wound, but you've still got your big shock attack gun, right?
He's on 2 wounds anyway, isn't he?
He was on 4 wounds. Sorry, he was on 2 wounds. Yeah. Ignore me, everyone. Ignore me, everyone. He is dead. See you later, mate. You've done well again. You've done well again. So next up, we have the Gorkanaut shooting his big blaster thing, the thing that's actually in range, all the rest is not, in the arse of this rhino. It's the Master of Executions. I've popped some smoke. So you're sitting on 6s now, right?
He is, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So let's see how that gets on.
Okay, he's going to pick lethal hits as well, so he doesn't push the button, but he's going to get hazardous at the end. So.
Yeah.
So this is just a bit of a Hail Mary, basically, to see what we can do. So that is 3 that go through, -1, but you've got cover. So
3 ups, yeah?
Yep.
3 ups. What's the damage on this?
Just 1.
1 goes through.
So
he
1
takes a
damage.
wound. See if you hurt yourself. He doesn't. He doesn't. 6. He's loving it.
What to do for...
So next up, we're going to have a truck full of looters, all shooting into the arse of this as well. Quick mention, I stickied this objective with a CP when them 2 spawn died with one of my strats. It won't get me hold more in my turn. I'll still hold 1 for just holding this. But what it will do, what Carl pointed out, is I don't have to keep getting absolute annihilated by these every time I feed stuff on. Even if I just fed a rhino on, it's still going to get annihilated by them. So I can sort of move around and avoid them. And then that means they're going to have to move and then hit on 6s. So that's the plan. So that's sticky. I was tempted to paint this red just so it's like a fountain of blood, just to prove it's sticky. But we don't have the time, do we, Carl?
We do not, mate. No, we've got enough painting to do.
That's it. And then what else we're going to mention? Oh, this truck shot at the Hellbrute. Nothing happened. So last bit of shooting is just going to be this, firing down range. Carl's checking. Have you got any strats out you want to use?
Yeah, I have. Well, I've got strats I want to use, but it's not got the right keyword because it's a vehicle, but it's not a Grotz vehicle. So there's some strats I could play, but because they're shooting out of a vehicle, they don't get to use their rules, basically. It's like the vehicle shooting. So yeah, it's just going to be that.
No worries. So yeah, we'll get back to you in some shooting.
I'm going to push the button to see what I get.
Here we go. So you're pushing the button to see what you get. Is there anything you'd like?
Oh, sustained. I would have liked lethals, to be fair, but sustained will do. Just basically means each 6 is 2 hits.
I like it. Let's do it.
So these are the death gun shooting, first of all. So a mighty 1/6.
But that is sustained.
It is sustained, yeah. And then
strength.
Strength is 8, so 5. So that is 1 save at -1, but -9 because you got cover.
Cover 3 up. He's all right.
And then
beautiful corn symbol.
2 rockets, so D3 shots each is 5. So 5 there. Hitting on 6s. Nope. And then the shock attack gun is D6 +1 shots for 2.
It's the second time you rolled a 1 with that shock attack gun.
6s. Nope.
Nothing.
And then the truck will shoot its big shooter because it may as well.
Might as well, why not?
So nothing. There you go.
Nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
Coming in handy there. But they would have been hitting on 6s anyway, right?
They would have been, yeah. The Gorkanaut would have been hitting on 5s.
Yeah,
so I suppose a little bit of that.
A little bit handy there.
Yeah.
So that is that, right?
That is that.
And that's shooting, that's turn.
That's shooting and turn, yeah.
Right, I'll quickly have a look at these cards. So end of Orks turn 1, extend battle lines for 4 points, and you're getting rid of bring it down for a CP.
Yeah.
Looking, you want the free CP in Martin, which is pretty good. And for VP, including the 4 you've already got, that puts us on 8 to you, 9 to me. So 1 point in the lead, going into World Eaters, turn 2. Iron Butchers, turn 2. No prisoners, kill stuff. That's very World Eatery. Establish Locust, do actions. That's not World Eatery. So I'm not doing that. That's not happening. Not happening. But it's a CP at the end of my turn. So this was a really hard movement phase. Turn 2 always is because it's sort of the turn that sets you up for the rest of the game, really. So Lord Karnak's unit has stayed put. I don't want to be getting shot, overwatched by all them looters. They're terrifying. So obviously I've stickied that. These have jumped out of that rhino and they're going to go for a charge against this big stompy boy. Just try and tie him up. I don't think they'll kill him, but it'd be nice to just tie him up a bit. This is came around here. He's going to put some shots into these because when my Hellbrute moved around, you did a reactive move. And you blew mortal wounds off that as well.
Yeah, so there's a reactive move with the Grotz where you can do D3 +1 mortal wounds on a 4-up. So I think they just chucked stuff at you. I think one of them found like an old melter bomb.
Grenade,
didn't know what it was. Just like hucked it at you and blew one of your legs off.
Yeah, it did all right, didn't it? So I have to kill these if I want to charge them. If I don't kill these, then that Hellbrute's in for a world of pain. So Scarvac, the Chainbound, the Legend, rolled a advanced move and got a 1. So he's moved around here, and that's his shots wasted, so he can't shoot now. But all these lads got a 6 on their advance, so they came running after him and said, I'll protect you, I'll protect you. And they're within 3 inch, so he's still got lone up. So that's all right, isn't it? This has moved forward and wants to get some las cannon shots into this truck. We don't want them looters flying around the board, free reign. We've had to just ignore this for now. So, yeah, that's movement. Nothing's came in for reserves. I'm thinking maybe turn 3 so I can at least deploy in Carl's deployment then. But yeah, let's do some shooting. So this rhino is going to let rip everything into them grots. So 12 shots in rapid fire range. Hitting on 4s though. That's the issue. That is the issue. So got a few hits there. That's a cocked one. Misses. And then we are wounding on 2s.
Yeah, mighty grot toughness.
Mighty grot toughness. So you've got 5 6-up saves because you're on that crater.
Cool. So jump over here, okay?
Yeah, over here will do.
None of them.
5 die. We've got Havoc Launcher, D6 plus 2. There's 10 in there. Well, 11. So 4, 5, 6.
Oops.
5, 6. Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. 3 more 6-ups, mate.
Okay. So I saved 1, so I'll kill the brunt herd. He's got 2 wounds.
No worries. So how many have you got left, mate?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Hellbrute's Flamer into him. Hellbrute Flamer. So that's D6 shots. 1. I got 1.
Strong.
It does kill 1 though.
Okay.
It does kill 1. So you've got 4 left.
Yep.
It's not ideal, is it?
It is for me, mate. But
Oh,
no.
it's great for you. It's great for you. So let's put... I'll have a little think, I'll get back to you. Next up, we have the Land Raider putting its las cannons into the truck, its heavy bolter, and its storm bolter into the grots. Do they have Havoc launchers?
Ooh.
I'll double check.
Good question.
I'll tell you what, I'll shoot the las cannons first and I'll check about all the other shots after this. So we've got 8 shots from the las cannons, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Sorry, 2 hits. That's all right, isn't it, for you? We had this chat off cam. Hitting on 4s can be so swingy. 8 shots sounds great, but isn't necessarily. But it is 2 wounds.
Cool.
-3, mate.
Okay. So get a little bit of cover, I think, from the corner of
Yeah,
that
I
building.
said so.
So -2. Oh, 6-ups either way, to be fair.
Yes.
Doesn't make a lot of
Yeah,
difference.
to be fair, I think I can see your whole vehicle there, mate.
Cool. So 6-ups
So
either
it
way.
would be 6-ups, yeah.
Nope.
They're 4-up saves anyway.
It's got 4-up save, 6-up involved.
So it would have been 6-up anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
2d6 plus 2. That is 4, 5, 6 damage.
Okay, he's got 4 left.
6 damage, I can't believe it. So that's still alive. That wasn't ideal, was it? I'll check the other guns and see if we can kill some grots. So now we've got the heavy bolter. It's 5 shots because it's rapid fire. This one. So hitting on 4s. 3 hits, but then 2 sustained, and then we will be killing on 2s, re-rolling as well, twin linked. So that is them annihilated.
Nice. That's also a point for purge for you.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
And no prisoners.
That's nice, isn't it? That's that shot. What else do we have? They've got some bolters. I'll just do that off cam, probably into the wagon or something. And then it'll just be some charging. We've got a 7-inch charge with the Hellbrutes into the truck and the Gorkanaut. And he rolls a 7. No more, no less. Master of Executions unit needs a 7-inch charge into the big lad behind this building. Can we do it? A 5, 6, 7. No more, no less. So the charges have been made. I'm just going to pop that over there. This tank's gone into the truck, and they've all gone into this. You've got 2 CP, so you can interrupt Carl.
I have, mate. Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. So if I had 1 more CP, I could have -1 damage on these lads, which would have been really, really helpful because your sweeps damage 2.
It is.
But I've only got 1, sadly. So I'm going to start with a Hellbrute because if he dies, I need him to hold down that whole flank on his own. But I've got plenty of stuff I can use over here. And realistically, even with 12 attacks, I don't think it'll kill all them, so it should still tie you up. So let's start with a Hellbrute, see what he can do. So can the mighty Hellbrute do it? I've given him an extra pip of AP with a strat, just so it puts the... Is it a Morkanaut or Gorkanaut?
It's Gorkanaut, that one.
Gorkanaut, it'll put it on 6-up saves. I've also got lethal and sustained because they're the blessings of corn that I took. So hitting on freeze. I get no sixes.
You're still wounded on 3s, mate.
I am wounded on 3s, but this won't kill it. That's the problem. I was really relying on them sustained. So wounded on 3s. It does wound with all of them. I'm tempted. Oh, I have no CP. I was going to say I might re-roll that one.
No, so how many was it, mate?
That's 5 6-ups, mate. 5 6-ups.
Don't make any. Oh, that's right, make 1. So it's 3, 6, 9,
12 damage that does.
Yep.
So it's a big hit, but not big enough.
Are you ready, mate?
So the Morkanaut has interrupted over here. You're going to do a big sweep, yeah?
I'm going to do a sweep, yeah.
So you can sweep some of these berserkers out.
I've got 3, 6, 9. So I've got 12 attacks. He's hitting on 2s because the mech gave him a little tickle.
Yeah, and that's including combat, is it?
That is, yeah. It's just plus 1 hit for the whole turn. I'm also going to pick, I think, on here, and I'm going to pick sustained.
Right.
It's hazardous, but it's only 1 hazardous roll, so the worst I can take is 3 damage.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, hitting on 2s and 6s are sustained.
And 3 ones just go back in.
Oh, they do go back in, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Handy. And then strength 8, so
wounding on 2s, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so that will be 10, I think. So 4, 8, yeah. 10 saves at -1.
5, 10, 4 ups, yeah?
Yep.
Each one's a dead berserker. I've done all right there. 3 die.
Well, mate, yeah.
3 die. I've done all right. So that's that. Then I'll do my attacks with my berserkers, and then it'll just be your attack back with your. Did you say Morkanaut?
A Gorkanaut.
Gorkanaut.
Yeah.
So I'll do my berserkers attacks, then we'll see what's what. So hitting back the
Morkanaut.
Morkanaut.
Hey.
I did 9 wounds on him, so he's down to 11. Over here, you are going to do sustained on this guy.
Yep.
So it's Elbrew. If it falls, this could be a very bad day. If it survives and I get to attack you back, it could be a bad day for you.
It could be.
So I can't see it surviving, but let's. You might roll bad. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know, mate. So I'm gonna pick sustained. So I'm gonna be rolling hitting on 2s because he got touched by the mech, and 6s are sustained.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Back in.
Wounded on 2s. Oh, you only need 1 of these to go through. I mean, that's. Can I get? I've got 4 dice there. I mean, how many went through there?
2 more.
2 more. If I roll 2 5s here, he survives.
Yeah. Oh, mate, what a roll that was. That's out of my mind.
Yeah. See if he blows up. He does blow up. That's something. I think it does D3 mortal wounds. So
cool.
How many's your truck on? 4.
He's on 4.
That's a shame, isn't it? Your truck. 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Your Gorkanaut.
Yep.
3 mortal
3 more
wounds.
wounds, so he's on 5. Okay.
He's on 5 wounds remaining.
He's on 5 wounds remaining, yep.
When does he degrade? At what?
I think he degrades now, to be fair.
But then you're going to heal him, yeah?
I am certainly going to heal him, yeah. So he degrades. Oh, no, 1 to 7 he degrades. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So he might actually still be degraded even if he...
Yeah, because I need to put 3 back on him.
Yeah.
To make him non...
But that is very bad for the World Eaters because...
That's also a purge point for...
Yes, that is a purge point for you. And now you have free reign of poor Scarvac. So that is... the combat here we'll just do off camera.
Yeah,
sure it'll be absolutely wild, but we'll do that and then that'll be World Eaters turn 2. End of World Eaters turn 2. No prisoners. I only killed 1 unit.
The Grots, yeah.
I tell you what, that wasn't a great turn, mate. That wasn't a great turn, but it's 2 points. Established logs I'm going to get rid of for a CP. Going into Orks turn 2, and this could be this could hurt.
I'm hoping this will hurt again.
Orks turn 2. Engage on all fronts. So get quarters. You've got 3 quarters for 2 VP at the minute.
Yep.
Recover assets. So do actions in your deployment, no man's land, in my deployment.
That's it.
So what have you done, mate?
So after much deliberation, the Morkanaut's fallen back out of combat over here because the Berserkers will get to hit before I get to hit, and I don't fancy another round of that. So yeah, he's fallen back. He's had a wound healed by the mech, who's up doing the recover actions here.
Yep.
The looters have stayed still. The idea is they're hopefully going to light up these guys here in front of them. Grots have stayed on the home objective to get me a CP and just to hold the home, basically.
Yeah.
And then over here, the Orks disembarked. The truck has put himself onto the middle objective over here.
You took it back off me, yeah?
Yep. the more Gorkanaut was healed for a wound, so that means he's still degraded, but he's moved up.
And he moved here with 5 wounds remaining, so I thought, let's Overwatch with that for free, because he's within 12 of Scarvac, and he only hit with 1 of his last cannons and didn't wound. If I only got 1 through, I might have killed him, and that'd have been pretty big, wouldn't it?
It would. Yeah,
that didn't happen. He's loaded up some wet flannels in there today, so it's just slapping across the Morkanaut's armour, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And then this guy's pulled around this way because he doesn't fancy getting shot by a load of las cannons, pushing down the flank. The truck with the looters has moved up. It's full move to just get a shot onto the lads who are holding the home objective, because they're on the objective that gets through. The rerolls, and then these guys have dropped in here to get recover assets for me in your deployment zone behind the terrain footprint.
Yeah.
Over there, and I called the WA as well.
Called the WA, so it's been a rough one, this one. We haven't even started the fighting yet. I did a rapid ingress with these 8-bound Exalted, because these can go and fight with him and my turn. And that's everything. So let's do some shooting, Carl.
That's it. Let's do it.
So first bit of shooting is the looters shooting into the Master of Executions units.
That's it. So we've got stay still, so they're getting heavy, so these are hitting on 5s and re-rolling 1s because of the big neck.
Tell you what, Carl, do you say your mates say you roll a lot of 5s and 6s?
They do say that, yeah. What I normally say is I roll a lot of dice. So if you roll enough dice, you roll a lot of 5s and 6s as well.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So those are misses, and then re-roll those 5 for an extra 1. Okay.
And wounded on 2s, is it?
Wounded on 2s, yeah, strength 8, and going to be -1, but 6s are going to be -3. Okay, so you've got 4 there. So you've got 2, 4, 6. You've got 7 saves at -1.
7 4-ups, yeah?
Yeah.
3, 5, 6, 7. What could go wrong here, eh? 7 4-ups, that could go wrong. So 5 die so far.
Okay.
And you've got 4 at -3, you say?
4 at -3, yeah.
4 6-ups, another 3 die, so you kill 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Lovely. So I've got 1 left in the Master Executions, is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 8 in the squad.
Including the Master Executions?
Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, yeah, including the Master.
Oh, lovely. Well, I can't remember what the last one I rolled there was.
Say he saved it, because I've got more shooting gun in anyway.
Yeah, so Master Executions stood alone. This could be bad. After all that, the Master of Executions survived on 1 wound remaining, and his blood surged a big 6 + 2, so 8 inches, into as far away from any charges as possible. So at least I could try and get my pound of flesh on the way out. Yeah, so a bit more shooting. Next up, we have the truck shooting into these jackals. This big conga line of jackals.
Okay, so
let's see how these get on.
Yeah, so this is the truck shooting, so it's not going to get any of the rerolls or anything like that. So I'll push the button for the squad, and they get the AP one, which is going to be completely useless.
Well, I could kill him instead of me getting a save.
True. So this is going to be hitting on 6s. So that is 3. And they're going to be wounding on 2s because they're strength 8.
Yep.
So that is 3 saves at no AP now.
3 6-ups. Yeah, 3 6-ups. Unless I take ones that are a bit closer, but then, yeah, no, let's just do 3 6-ups there. Not 3 die. Okay. Splat, splat, splat.
And then we've got the rocket launchers. So this is with blast, so they're 10 in the squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be
6 shots.
4 and, 6, and then an extra 4 for blast, because it's per squad, isn't it?
Well, these are D3, right? So that's 4 shots.
Oh, 4, sorry, 4 plus 4. Yeah.
So 8 shots, yeah.
That's the lad. Hitting on 6s.
8 shots hitting on 6s.
1 hits.
One's on 2s.
Sorry, mate.
It's a 2.
Somewhere else.
No, that's all right.
That's -2.
-2, so that'll just splat 1.
Splat a guy.
So that's 4 so far, yeah?
And then the shock attack gun.
1 again by any chance?
2. So 100% improvement.
Yeah.
+1 and then +2 for blast. He is hitting on 5s because that's his native ballistic skill.
Yep. There's a lot of snotlings coming flying out of the truck.
Reroll. So he's got an ability to reroll 1s, but does that not count because he's in the truck?
No, because he's in the truck, yeah. Which would have been great for you, wouldn't it?
Would. That's just a guy dead.
The 1 dead, so that's 6 dead.
And then the big shooter on the truck.
5. Oh, yeah, 6 dead.
Yeah, and then 2 of those hit. And they're strength 5, so that's 1 wound and no AP.
So 5 up. That's well cocked. He's all right.
Cool.
So 5 die.
5, so half the squad.
Nice. This boy's shooting now. He's putting his flamer and rockets into the Demon Prince and his twin big shooters into the rest of these jackals.
He is. I'm going to push the button because I do not want him taking any more wings and killing himself on the way in. So he's got lethals, which is okay.
That's not bad. So, not bad.
Start off with the... Yeah, he's just outside of 12. And so start off with the mega shooter into those boys over there. So that is all of these. It's going to be hitting on 5s because he's not in a good way.
It's a lot of dice, isn't it?
It is a lot of dice, mate. It's dirty dice, yeah.
Nice.
So hitting on 5s, 6s are lethal.
Yep. We'll get back to you and let us know how much hit.
Yeah. Yep.
Freeze to wounds.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 saves at -1.
9 saves at -1.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not bad, that, is it?
This is what it's designed for, to be fair. It's just like gunning down.
So to be fair,
infantry.
2 would just die outright.
Yep.
So there's 2 dead. Well, we'll basically put it on 3, won't we, till we die. So 6s. So that's the unit dead.
Okay.
Lovely jubbly.
So Scorch first of all.
Scorch and Scarvac.
3. I'm going to need 6 to wound because it's strength 5, your T10.
Yep.
Nope. And then the rockets. So I've got 2 rockets going into him for 3 shots, hitting on 5s. 2 hits.
You alright with these 5s, don't you?
Need him 5s again, to be fair, to wound him.
Well, that's easy for you.
No. There we go. Whoops.
He's still alive. That's good news.
He's still alive, yeah.
Shall we have a look and do the charge phase?
Yeah, let's do it.
So 6-inch charge into the Demon Prince from the Morkanaut. He's in on a 7. This is not good. This is classic new model syndrome right here.
Splats in there. It's only toughness, isn't it?
So he's going to tank shock. So 12 dice. Any 5s and 6s are mortal wounds. Any 5s and 6s are mortal wounds. It's not what we want, but it's the cards we're being dealt.
He's got 3 mortal wounds on the way in.
Nice. He's down to 7 wounds remaining. Here we go. The Morkanaut. Is a Morkanaut, right?
Gorkanaut.
Gorkanaut. Yeah. I'll get it right one day. Using a Strat Clanking Claws.
Yeah.
So you get an extra 2 strength.
Yeah.
And an extra 1 damage.
An extra 1 damage, yeah.
No. Sorry, yeah. So it's just the extra 2 strength, meaning you're going to be wounded on 2s instead of 3s.
Yeah, it's essentially. So I'm going with the strike profile because it means you can spike your involves and maybe save him. But I think at this point he's only got, 6 wounds left, so he needs to.
Anything I can do here for a CP? No, there's nothing I can do to save me, so it's really just going to have to be if Khorne wills it.
I'm going to pick Sustained as well to try and get some extra hits in if I can, which does mean I'm hazardous, but, you'll take it.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s. Okay, so those have Sustained, luckily.
Good job you did sustain.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2s to wound. So that is not ideal. That's 2 saves.
So that's 2, so I need to fill both these, right?
That was a bad time to roll a load of 1s,
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
And I pass 1. I'm actually going to CP this as well.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, no, so I still only pass 1.
Okay, so he's got
1 wound remaining.
1 wound remaining, yeah.
Because I'm -1. Oh no, I've got 2 wounds remaining. It's 6 damage, right?
7 with the Clanking Claws strap.
No, because you have to push the button, don't you, to that? You said you
Oh, sorry, yeah, no, you're right.
So 2 wounds remaining.
He's on 2 wounds,
do you hurt yourself? That's a big question.
Yes, that is.
Do you hurt yourself?
No.
You don't. Yeah, and then
Cool.
at least I get to attack with my Master Executions.
You do?
Next,
Yep.
So I'll do that, see if I can take my Pound of Flesh before he inevitably dies. So Master Executions, hitting on 2s. That's lethal. Oh, knocked a building down. Lethal and sustained. And then wounding on 3s. Strength 7, I didn't charge.
Nice.
Well, that's devastating. So you've got 5 saves at it's at 5 ups basically. You're in the war, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you kill 6.
It's 6, okay.
That's all right, isn't it?
It's not bad.
That's all right.
1, 2.
And you get to attack back with them, lads.
I do.
Scarvac's going to give it as a shot, try and get rid of him, but I didn't charge, which is an issue. So we've got some boys slapping the Master Executions now.
Yep. So you've got 3 choppers coming in. So this will be hitting on 3s. I think that was a 6.
That was a hit, yeah.
And then there'll be strength 6.
Yeah, so freeze.
3s. So that is 6 saves at -1.
6. I'm guessing 4 ups. You want a 2 up save. So 6 4 ups. Can we do it? No, we can't. That is him slain. So Demon Prince, going to see if he can hurt the Gorkanaut back. So 8 attacks, hitting on 2s. We've got a few lethals there and sustained. That was pretty good. Pretty good. And then we're wounding on 5 and 6s, only strength 8s. Better when I get the charge, but that is some good rolling. That would have been devastating wounds, but sadly, I didn't charge. So that is 7 saves, mate.
Cool.
Minus 7 saves, -2, I believe. I'll just double check.
-5.
-2, yeah.
Down here, okay?
Hey, 2 through.
Yeah,
I get
more
him.
than 2.
See if he blows. This is the worrying bit.
He doesn't. No. And then I've got 5 guys inside.
5 lads inside.
And they're all okay.
They're all alright, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad,
Nice.
not bad.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick end of the turn roundup. So end of Orks, turn 2. Gauge on all fronts for 2 points, recover assets for 5 points, and you killed more for the Purge primary objective. So really good scoring turn. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 points there. That's not bad there, Carl.
That's not bad, mate. Yeah, I needed to, I think, pull both of those up.
Yeah.
Could have done with squashing the Demon Prince, but...
Yeah, I think that turn has kind of kept me in the game. I think it's quite a level playing field still, depending how this turn goes. But let's just see. World Eaters, turn 3. So here we go, World Eaters, turn 3. Storm hostile objective. So take an objective off my opponent. I get 4 points for that. Recover assets. That is do actions. I am not doing that, sir. So basically, this has been a big turn, a real pushback. I've jumped on all these middle objectives. Well, I've jumped on this one to Storm, and I've just jumped on that one as well. Advanced him, he got a big 5, so he's moving 17 inches. So he whizzed around there. The Slaughterbound and the 8-bound have jumped out here to eat them their faces. They're battle shock, so they couldn't overwatch. Scarvac moves around here to try and kill this truck. And obviously that could overwatch, but the unit side can't because you don't use firing deck in overwatch, you don't need shooting. And that's Titanic, so that can't overwatch. So the idea is he kills the truck. These kill them. I've given them the blessing of corn where they can pile in 6 inches or consolidate 6 inches and one or the other. So basically I can just tie up these lads so they won't absolutely blast me into an oblivion. Obviously I still have the problem of this not being tied up, but it is what it is. Then what else have I done? This has moved over here. It's either going to try and get the Carl's home objective, kill these couple of lads. I probably won't go for these. I'm probably going to shoot the chaff guns off this into them. Or kill him, that mech, because he can give that +1 to hit, which ideally I don't want to be happening. Then, over here, excuse me, these Exalted 8-bounders just tucked against this wall and got a 6-inch charge against that. These don't want to be overwatched either. They want nothing to do with that. So that is my movement. Let's do some shoot. So Scarvac is going to shoot this truck, because if I can kill it, that'd be an even better outcome, because then I can charge and kill stuff. Hitting on freeze, he's a World Eater. Wounding on 5 and 6s?
Yeah, it's toughness 8.
2 go through, please. No, just the 1. -1, so 1 5-up save, sir.
Okay.
Oh, nice, he saved it. He's laughing, he's laughing. Might be a little bit shaky because my gimbal's died, but I'll try my best to keep it still. So, what else is to shoot? This and that. I'll have a little think. So shooting at the mech with this rhino, hitting on 4s, 12 shots. Oh, dropped 1. Let's re-roll that. So a few misses. And then wounding on 5 and 6 if you toughness 5. You've got 3 saves, mate. You actually have a 4 up because there's no AP on this, and you're in cover.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, nice. 3 saves 1, takes 2.
Takes 2 wounds. See if the Havoc launcher. Let's pick this dice up. Oh! See if the Havoc launcher can finish him off. D6 shots. That is a 3. It's doable, but you know I can't see it happening. 2 hits. Wounded on 5 and wounded on 4s. It's strength 5. No, nothing. Sad days. So you've got 2 wounds left, right?
I've got 2 wounds left. Yeah, I'll put that just down there.
Nothing else I can shoot him with, is there? I don't think that's in range of 12 inches. Is he blown up, right?
He is, yeah. Oh, no, he's not, because he's not within a vehicle. He's not within 3, so he's shootable.
I think I will shoot him. So this is going to shoot in every direction. Las cannons into them looters over there. The bolter in the Havoc launcher into the mech. And the heavy bolter into this little unit here. So I'll start off with let's start off with the las cannons there. Las cannons hitting on 4s. 4 hits. Wounded on 2s. 3 wounds. 3 5-ups, mate.
Okay, cool. 2 of them die.
Kills 2, yeah. Then I've got the I'll do the heavy bolter into them couple of orcs there. There's 5 shots, rapid fire range, only 1 but sustained. Then wounded on 4s.
Yep.
Twin linked. Just 1, -1, so your 5-up save.
He's fine.
He's alright, great. And we've got a load of stuff into your mech. So we've got the Havoc launcher. 2 shots. It's not going well, Carl. 1 hit.
It's going well for me, mate.
It's going well for you. 1 wound. 4 up, mate.
Oh, yeah.
4 up, sir.
No.
Takes another wound, so see if the bolter can take him out. So, bolter. I get... would you double check if I'm within 12 inches of him, please?
Sure thing, buddy, yeah. This is the Land Raider, yeah?
This is the Land Raider.
I mean, yeah, like horizontally you will be. I can't get the tape measure down.
Sweet. So, I think he only has 1 bolter, so it'd be 6 shots hitting on 4s. 4 hits. Wounded on 5 and 6s. 1 save. Can you live or die? 1 4 up. He lives. I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Split fire to a victory.
Yeah, that's the way. So that's that shot. What have we got left? Actually, I don't think there's any more shooting, is there?
I think that's it, mate. Yeah.
Great. So everything across the lines has made it into combat. These lads got a 6, so they've piled in and they'll be attacking. And then we've got Land Raider into this truck, tank into truck and boys. 8 bound into these flash gates, Scarvac into that truck. So we'll see how this combat goes. And we'll take it. So we'll start with the 8 bound, 15 attacks, hitting on 3s. A few misses there, and then there's a 2, a few sustained. And then we are wounded on 3s, anti-vehicle 3.
Cool.
Try and eat the couple of faces. So some misses there. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Corn's number. You have to die here. Have to die. 8 5-ups.
Yeah, 5 ups.
Ooh, that is some good rolling.
Not bad. What's the damage on these guys?
3 damage a pop.
So you're still alive.
You're gonna CP one of them?
No, I think I'll be alright.
Oh, 9 damage, what we're going on about. He's still alive.
Yeah, still alive.
I cannot believe this.
He's alright. Well, he's not alright. He's not in a good way, but he's gonna...
That's really saved your beans there.
He's gonna stamp on those lads.
Yeah, 3 wounds remaining, mate.
3 wounds remaining.
That's a bad day to be an exalted 8 bound. Let's move on to the next combat and pretend that never. Scarvac, see if he can do some damage to this truck. So 9 attacks because he charged. I tell you what, it's a good job he is hitting on 2s because that is pretty horrific. We've got sustain there. And then we are wounding on
T8.
Strength 10 on the charge, so 3s. So that is 5 up in ones, mate.
5 ups.
Don't be rolling like you did last time.
Don't worry.
I mean,
you know.
it does kill him.
It does because damage.
Damage 3, mate.
Oh, so yeah, he's different.
Yeah.
So 1, it wouldn't matter. Does he explode? He doesn't.
Implodes.
Guys inside. I've got guys inside yet.
Yeah, got a lot of guys inside because this was the plan. I need to pile into him.
11.
I mean, you might kill me back in combat, but let's hope not.
I very much doubt it. So 3 mortal wounds, so 3 of them dead. And then, okay.
Cool. So the Slaughterbound in the 8 bound now into the flash gates. He just piled into them, so he's still behind the building like a little wimp. And these attacked. I took 5 wounds off the truck with the Land Raider, and this killed 2 of the boys because the multi vehicles actually aren't bad in combat, to be fair. So 15 attacks with the 8 bound into the flash gates, hitting on 2s, wounded on 2s. So 1 6 there for sustained. Wounded on 2s. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves on your in-one there.
Okay. Down here, okay?
Yep, go for it.
So 5 ups.
5 ups, 2 damage a pop.
Dead.
All dead, lovely jubbly. Then they'll do some piling in and we'll see what's what. So, what's just happened here is The Demon Prince piled in, yeah? These were going to pile, and that was our original plan. And someone said, oh, there's no way they'll be killing the Demon Prince. You stay on the objective and stay safe. All right, Carl, yeah, I'll do that.
I don't think I'll put it quite that way, mate.
They piled
we'll
in
with that.
and killed my Demon Prince. So now they're going to basically be taking shots of all these looters in Carl's turn. A fully operational thing there that's flying about. And you still need to attack back with this.
I do, mate, yeah.
So basically, I should never listen to Carl, basically.
Yeah, never listen to Winters, never listen to Carl either.
So we are going to get swept by this
Morkanaut, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
So he's got ping on 3s because he's +1 for the mech, -1 because he's degraded.
Hit on freeze.
Yeah. And then he's strength 8, so he's going to be wounded on 3s.
Yep.
Okay. So you got
some good rolling, Carl.
It's not bad, mate. It's not bad. You got 6 at -1, and then you've got 2 at -3.
6 4-ups, yeah. 6 4-ups.
Hey, you say it's not
Hey,
bad.
I tell you what, I've done all right back.
And then 2 more on your inbound.
2 more and 5-ups. I tell you what, Carl.
There you go.
I take back me bad mouthing your rolling there.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. There. So 1 takes 2 wounds, 1 on 1 wound. So end of turn 3 for the World Eaters. Storm hostile objective 4 points. Recover assets, get rid of. Put me on 3 CP going into Carl's turn 3. I don't think that was a good enough turn. I did some really bad things like them not piling in and these lads not killing that, although they didn't die in return, which was a bonus. So I still think we're on level playing field. Really, it goes down to this turn 3 from the Orks. So, Orks turn 3. No prisoners, kill stuff. Storm hostile objectives. Take an objective off me. You don't think you'll get that? Well, you can't get that one.
No.
No prisoners. Kill stuff, I'm sure that'll be easy enough. So, what have you done, Carl?
The tank busters have jumped out of this Morkanaut, which is staying in combat, because I don't want it to have to take a desperate escape and die. So they've jumped out there. The looters have stayed still. There's a little mech buried in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Who's going to give this the good touch. And then the Gretchen have pulled around a little bit here. This lad fell back from combat because I want to open up some shooting into the Rhino and the Land Raider. So he lost his mate. He basically threw him under the tracks, and while it was tearing him up, he legged it behind the building.
So he's battle shocked. That's also battle shocked.
Sorry, that's battle shocked. Yeah. So it's this little mech dude down here.
Yes. A lot of battle shocks going on.
So he's jumping this way. This lad's come round the side of the building to potentially get some shooting down into here. The loots have stayed still. The Storm Boys have tucked up behind the building just in case I get an objective later. That
you did get Storm hostile objective. What are we going on about?
You're absolutely right, Sam. Yeah.
He did get Storm hostile objective because he landed his Storm Boys on my home objective.
That was the whole point of doing
that. Was the whole point.
It's been a long day, guys. So
it has been a long one. So lots happened this turn. Basically, I did Overwatch on his truck that fell back and killed it with the Land Raider. So that gives me 4, my tally of 4 for killing stuff. Carl's currently on 1, so if he wants to stop me getting them 4 points, or even get 4 points himself, he needs to kill 3 or 4 units, basically. And you want to be killing stuff anyway for your no prisoners.
100%, yeah.
And then I rapid ingressed with my Hellbrute. He is over here.
I didn't know better, mate. I think you don't like him.
Yeah, there's Carl said there's some sort of warp portal going on here and stuff just flying through, so sounds about right. So yeah, this will be an interesting one, Carl, because we're very close at the minute.
It is.
It is very close, so you really want to deny me these 4 points, right?
Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
Let's do it.
If I can.
Let's do some shooting then,
Cool.
So these looters are ready to demolish these lads. I still can't get over that I didn't pile in. What a bad mistake this was. Basically, I wouldn't have been getting shot by any of these guns right now. I kind of want to cry when you go home. I think I actually might cry for a bit.
You go for a bud. You
so,
can do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold back tears here. So you're rolling maybe around here. We've got a bit of space.
Yeah, can do, mate. So I'm going to push the button so I don't fancy losing
the
any
magic
others.
button.
So we get
sustains.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this is hitting on 5s and rerolling everything.
Because obviously I'm being an idiot and moved on the objective.
Okay. So that's not a 5. That's a 5. That's a 6. And that is it. So re-rolling everything that isn't a hit.
So that 6 is sustained as well.
Yeah.
So re-roll. Let's move these out the way for you, sir.
Okay, so that's 1/6 out of that whole lot, which isn't the best, but
I'll tell you what, I'll take it, mate.
do you know what?
I'll take it.
I bet you will. Right,
There's a 3 there as well, mate.
Right,
Get rid of that.
I'll put that back in.
Oh yeah, you can put it back in, yeah.
Cool. And then this is going to be strength 8.
Strength 8, toughness 6, so wounding on 3s.
Okay, so we'll leave...
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s, okay.
Wounding on 3, sir.
So that is... Whoops, that was something that wasn't a 1. So 2, 4, 6. You've got 7 saves at -1 ignore cover.
7 saves, -1 ignore cover. So 7
Not
4
cover,
ups.
talking rubbish. No, that's this squad here.
Okay, so 7 3 ups, yeah?
Yeah, because it's effectively
4,
it's no
5,
AP.
6, 7 3 ups. Oh my lord. Fill for them.
Okay, not great. 2 damage each.
2 damage each, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill 4 and 2 of them dead. Yeah. So rocket launcher going in hot, D3 shots. Just 1.
Not that hot.
Hitting on 5s.
It is. And
Re-rolling, of course.
No.
No.
Then the shock attack gun.
This is the scary one.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
6
no.
shots.
Oh no.
So this will be hitting on 4s because he's heavy and he's a mech. Oh, not ideal.
Re-rolling all of them.
Rerolling all of them.
You're an absolute maniac.
That's more like it.
That's more like it. 3
Okay.
sustain there as well.
3 sustained, that's a hit, and then 2 more back in.
The first roll was better.
It was. And then this is going to be strength 9, so 3s.
3s, yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be
5. I have 5 in my hand. -4, so I got 5 up in runs, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. What's the damage on that?
Hey, D6.
Yeah, that's alright, isn't it? That's alright.
Ooh,
3, so you do kill 1. You
Okay.
do kill 1. So it just leaves a slaughterbound left, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Not very nice, is it? So shooting into this slaughterbound is the Mech's custom.
Custom Mega Slugger.
That's pretty nasty, isn't it?
It's lethal hits, got D3 shots.
That is
just
one
one.
shot, sir.
And it misses.
It's lovely. I like
There you
it.
go. That was worth recording, wasn't it?
Yeah. So onto the Gorkanaut,
That's the one.
shooting everything into the slaughterbound and the rockets into the Land Raider.
Yeah. So that big mech there radioed through to his mate in the cockpit here and said, right, we haven't quite done it, buddy. You need to...
Yeah. Still someone scratching on the doors of the cathedral.
Yeah. So this will be all of these. First of all, I'll roll for his button, so he's got sustained.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. This is 30 shots, yeah?
30 shots hitting on 4s.
Oh,
yeah.
no. This could be bad, couldn't it?
It could be, mate. Yeah.
So looking for 4s now. This is his second roll.
6, 8. So you've got 8 saves at -1 there, dude.
8 saves. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's have a look. 8, 4, 5, 7, 8. And these are -1, yeah?
Yeah.
So -1, so these will be 4 ups. Just damage 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Take 4 wounds off him.
Okay.
4 wounds off him. What else have you got shooting
He's
him?
got a heavy flamer for 6 hits.
Oh, lovely.
It's going to need 5s though, because it's strength 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 3 more at -1.
3 at -1, so 3 more 4 ups. How many has he got so far? Oh, he's still got all his wounds. Still save them 3.
Cool.
How many did you take on the last one? Was it 3 or 4?
4.
4, so I'm not sure how much he has left. I'll have to double check.
Okay, and then you've got the big shooter.
Big
So
shooter.
hitting on 4s. And this is strength 5, but it's twin linked.
Okay, so
it's
5
gonna
and
be-
6s re-rolling, yeah?
Yeah. So that's 3 more at no AP.
3 more 3 ups, I'm guessing. Takes another wound, so let's have a look. Yep.
The last thing is the rockets going into the Land Raider for 2d3, so 4 shots. So hitting on 4s. So that's sustained, so it goes back in.
Yep.
It's going to need 5 to wounds, it's strength 9. No wounds.
Sweet.
Cool.
So let's have a look and we'll do more shooting. So these looters are shooting into this rhino here. I'm going to pop smoke. I don't think it'll keep him alive, but it'll be hitting on 6s, no reroll. Well, reroll 1, so let's see. Let's see what you can do.
So push the button, here's the AP.
Yep.
So hitting on 6s. Whoop. So just the 2, and then got 4 ones to reroll. So that's 3, strength 8. So it will
Toughness
be
10.
5.
That's toughness 9, sorry, but yeah, 5.
Oh yeah, so no, nothing with them. And then 2 rockets is 4 shots. So 1 hit.
You're hitting on 6s, aren't you?
Oh, sorry, I'm hitting on 6s. You're right.
Yeah.
Big mech, shock attack gun for 3 plus 1 is 4. So he's hitting on 5s.
Yep.
And, doesn't reroll anything, and then he's going to be strength 9, so winning all 5s.
Yep.
So just the one at -4.
-4, so...
In cover.
I'm in cover, so I'll get a 6 observe?
Yep.
No.
And it's D6 damage.
Just one. Nice. So knocked it down to 7.
I'm going to CP that.
CP, yeah?
Yeah. Because you can't get worse than a 1. You
can't get worse than a 1.
Though.
A 1.
There you go.
CP,
Fantastic.
well spent.
Always.
We'll have a think next bit of shooting.
Cool, so a bit of split fire here, so he's going to put all the non-blast stuff into these guys here, and he's going to put the blast weapons into the rhino over
Into
here.
the rhino there.
Yeah.
He is hitting on 6s, he's in combat and he's degraded, but he's been touched by the mech, but that still puts him back to 6s. So
he is going to push the button for him, so he gets sustained.
Nice.
So he's going to be hitting the custom mega blaster into the 8-bound note, and then he's got the custom mega zapper, which is D6 plus 3 shots. 4.
Gork and Mork have filled you here, haven't they, with these dice rolls?
They're not keen, are they?
No, not keen at all, are they?
No. And then the rocket launchers, so 2d3.
The Y energy's fading away from the planet, isn't it?
Well, it's full of corn energy, isn't it? So
Yeah, at the minute it is, yeah.
So hitting on 6s and sustained, so that's 2.
What's this shooting, sorry?
This is the rocket, sorry, into the
No worries.
Didn't need 5s though. No. And then he's got the Scorcher into these lads for 5. He's going to need 5s because they're T6.
T6,
right?
yeah.
So that's 2 at -1.
2 at -1, so 2 4-ups. They're alright.
And then he's got 2 twin big shooters. So that's 1 becomes 2. Their strength 5s are going to need 5s with the twin linked. So that's 1. Just 1. And no,
See if you can plink that wound off.
Yep.
That one. You can't. You can't, sadly.
So that's 5. So it's just this squad left, I think.
Yeah, the rocket lads.
Yeah.
The tank busters next, shooting into Lord Karnak's rhino. This is insulting to the Iron Butchers.
Good. Glad to hear that. Right, so... Yeah.
So 5 rocket launchers and a pistol shooting into this tank.
Yeah, I'm also going to use my pulsar rocket, which is a once per game thing where I can add strength and AP of 1 to models in the unit. Going to push the button for them. They're led by a mech, so they get lethals. So this is this many shots.
Yep.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 shots.
So 5. I put the pistol in because it's the same profile, and then another 3. So these are +1 to hit because they're hitting a tank.
So hitting on 4s, yeah.
On 4s. I can reroll 1s because of the mech.
Tell you what, some good rolling.
There's a 1 there. So they missed, but it was lethals, wasn't it? So
yeah,
those 4 are lethal. And then it's +1 to wound, so it's strength 9 with +1. So it's
3s? Yeah.
So that's 5 saves at -3. 5
saves at -3, you say?
Yep.
5. I don't think I get any cover there, so it'll be 5 6-ups. They all go through.
Okay,
what's the damage of these?
3 each, so that's 15.
So that dies, doesn't matter if it blows up or not. Unit inside, we've got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 inside there. 11 lads. 2 die. Splat, splat. Of course, they're mortal wounds, not dies, so 1 dies. So we've got a 9-inch charge from the Gorkanaut into the Slaughterbound. He has to sort of get round that building, which is a bit tough for him, but 9.
It's not a 9, so
that's
I will
a 7.
I've got 2. So
Why not? You only live once, don't you?
exactly.
You only live once.
It's a 9.
It's a 9, lovely. He smashes into the Slaughterbound. So after the charge, the tank busters charged in as well. So let's do some combat. I'm guessing you start with the tank busters.
Absolutely, mate, yeah. So the Gorkanaut's going to try and step on you, I think.
Sounds good to me.
So he's not wounded, is he? He's hitting with the mech's touch, so he's got...
More skulls to just put next to where
well,
Corn's altar,
mate, isn't it? Yeah, so 5, 10... He's got 15 attacks.
This is the big sweep, yeah?
This is the big sweep, yeah. He's going to choose... No, he's not going to choose. He's all right. Doesn't matter. He's got lethals anyway, so he's going to be hitting on 2s with this. So just the 2.
It's going to be pretty bad, this, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do them 3 saves of 5 up.
It's only -1.
A 4 up, he is dead.
Oh, it's okay.
He is dead. See you later, Slaughterbound, you absolute idiot.
Oops.
this combat over here with the Exalted 8 bound, get to have a second try at the Morkanaut. So, second chance to kill it. Can they do it? You've got 5 wounds, yeah?
Yep.
Hitting on freeze. I mean, a couple of misses there, but then a couple of sustained. And then wounding on freeze, yeah. It's a bit better. So you've got 6 saves.
6 saves, 6 up.
6 saves, 6 up, mate.
Unsurprisingly, no. Does he go boom? He doesn't go boom.
He doesn't go boom. But I do have a 6-inch piling still. Consolidate, so I might tie a few stuff up. I'll have a look and then, yeah, that'll be that. So end of Orks, turn 3. No prisoners for 4 points. Storm style objective. Carl is getting rid of. He don't get a CP for it because Grots did get him one. So he still didn't manage to get that kill more because of me killing the Morkanaut. So I managed to have killed 5. Carl killed 4. So I do get 4 points there. But Carl got 4 points. Going into World Eater's turn 4. World Eater's turn 4. We are very, very close on points at the minute. So Display of Might. I have to have more units in No Man's Land than Carl. Bring it down, kill a vehicle or monster. So basically, these Exalted 8 bound have ran into here, and they are holding that objective and in No Man's Land. One of them's on 1 wound remaining. Then my Hellbrute over here is moved forward, and he's going to go Hulk Smash over here. Same with Lord Karnak's unit. And he's moved forward. He wants to start fighting over there as well. Then round here, the Land Raiders moved forward. They got overwatched and they took 5 wounds off him from the looters. And this Rhino's holding that objective. So we've got 2 objectives in No Man's Land, and we are trying to kill this thing. So that's the plan. So let's do some shooting. So first up, I'm going to do the Land Raider. We're going to do all the chaff guns into these 5 lads here. And we're going to do all the las cannons into the knight. So I'll do the chaff guns first. We'll save best till laster. So the heavy bolter. So only 2 hits, but then they're sustained. Then we're wounding on 4s, strength 5, toughness 5. And it's twin linked. That's only 1 save, mate, -1.
Okay.
He saved it on a 6. Lovely. Then we've got the Havoc Launcher. 1 shot. So it's 2 because of blast. Both hits. Don't wound. And then so the bolters at this point don't even matter, but let's shoot them anyway. So that is 3 hits and then 1 wound.
Anything on that?
No, so you'll have a 4 save.
He loves it on a 6.
He loves it on a 6. That's bad news, isn't it? Let's hope this last cannon does better into that knight there. So let's just go straight to it. 4 8 shots. Please roll above average, Sam. In Korn's name. Oh, he rolls above average in Korn's name, all right. Can't grumble at that, Carl.
No, mate.
But then this is going to be wounding on 4s, that's the issue.
Yeah, T12, yeah.
Ah! It couldn't last forever. I'll tell you what, 3 saves, -3, no cover, so 3 6-ups. Oh, it does get 1. If I had 3 there, that would have been pretty big. So 2, D6 plus 1. I mean, it doesn't even matter. So 5, 6, 7. 7 saves on it, 7 wounds off it.
Gotcha.
How many wounds does it have?
Got 13 left. He's got 20 to start with.
13 left. Should I re-roll that 1? I was going to tank shock, but probably doesn't really matter. How many wounds do them lads have each? The looters? 2?
Just 1.
Just 1 wound each?
And the big mech's got 4, I think.
Right. All right, is what it is. So that's that. Let's think what to do with the rest of the stuff. So between these berserkers and this rhino, we got rid of the grots on that objective, which is pretty important because I need to score more objectives than Carl basically here. So that's all the shooting. I mean, Hellbrute has a flamer, but don't really want to make my charge longer. I'll see if it's in range of the looters. Let's double check. Yeah, flamer into the looters, D6 shots, just 1, wounded on 4s. No, that was worth recording, wasn't it, Carl?
Point for, what's it for you as well for Purge?
Charges across the board. The Hellbrute made it in. These berserkers have multi-charged all 3 of these units. Over here, the Land Raider charged the looters and tank shocked. and you heroically intervened with your Gorkanaut.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So ideally I need to kill these looters. How many's left did you say? Three in the...
Three on the big mech.
3 in the big... How many wounds does the big mech have?
I think he's got 4. Let's have a look. He's
4,
got...
has he?
He's got 5.
5.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So it would be quite hard getting it, but let's give it a go. So you can't interrupt, so let's just start working our way through it.
Yeah, cool.
Tell you what, I'll start off with the Land Raider. So it gets 8, 9, 10 attacks on the charge. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's start with the Land Raider, see what you can do. Hitting on freeze. A lot of ones there. A lot of ones. I have lethal and sustained in this, so I'm not going to kill him, so that will that'll stop me from getting the whatchamacallit. But you do have 6 saves.
Okay, is there an AP on that, mate?
No AP. Also, could potentially kill him actually.
Yeah,
You don't have an input, right?
I don't know. So
that's fine. And sorry, they've only got 1 wound each, haven't they?
They have. So there's 3 looters left, so they've got 5 up saves.
Ooh, them 5's coming in clutch for Carly.
3 more.
Yep.
1's dead.
Kills 1.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
So 6 in total went through.
6 in total, yeah, I'm sure it was anyway. Over here, let's do the Hellbrute. I'll have a little look at his stats and we'll get back to you. Now for the Hellbrute, hitting the tank busters with his fist. Do you know what? I'd be pretty bad doing the... Nah, it doesn't matter. So with his fist, hitting on 3s. So 3 misses, no 6s there for lethals, and sustained. No 6s there. 2s, so you got 3 saves at on your 6 up save.
Okay, yeah, so 6s. Nope, not this time.
3 die. Then we'll go to the Berserkers. So I'll get some dice loaded up. I might do this off cam because it's a hell of a lot of dice. And then we'll get back to you. So over here, these managed to kill... I thought I was in combat with the tank busters, but I didn't realise one of them was the mech. So I fought the mech, killed him. I killed the 1 knob there, and I killed this unit here with their attacks. They've piled in onto that objective. So over here, we're on to these attacking the Hellbrute back.
Yeah, so I'll go for lethals. I'll pick, because they're led by a mech, I'll pick lethals as their thing, which means they get hazardous. So 2 hits. They're going to need 6s though. Nope. And then the mech himself, I think, has got, go with me, 4 attacks in combat. He doesn't like being in combat. It's not his happy place at all. So he's got 4 hit on 3s. And then that will need a 6 to wound. Nope, so just 2 at no AP.
2 ups. They're all right. He's all right.
3 hazardous rolls. So the 2 guys are dead.
How come you hazard? Oh, because you picked lethal.
Pick lethals.
Right. So I'll hit you back, eh?
Yep.
So yeah, hitting you back on freeze. They all hit 2 lethals, 2 sustained.
What's the AP on this?
AP 2.
Cool.
So wounding you're on 2s. You've got 7, 8. Corn's number, sir. 8 saves, -2.
Yep. No,
I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good roll though. So he's dead. Yep. He can't pile into anything. Yeah, that is the... Oh, now I have to get slapped back from your Gorkanaut. So getting hit back by this big lad. I mean, looking at this, I probably shouldn't have done the charge. But I
mean, you could have shredded all the looters, in which case it would have been...
Yeah, potentially.
So I'm going to pick, for him, I'm going to pick sustained on his hits. So he's going to have to give you a hazardous at the end. So he's going to be hitting on 2s because he got touched by the mech.
Yep, he got touched by the mecha.
But that's back in and back in. And then this is strength 18, so it'll be 3s to wound. So that is 3 at -3.
3 at -3, you say?
I do say that.
3 5 ups. These are 6 damage a pop, are they?
They are.
I need to make 2 of these.
Yeah.
Ooh, it nearly was a 5. So that is 12 damage, yeah?
It is 12 damage.
Does it blow up on a 6? No.
Oh, okay.
It's gone. It just crumbles. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. So end of World Eater's turn 4. Display might. Bring it down. I don't get any. Looking back, I think charging that tanking was a big mistake because how close points are now, and Carl doesn't actually need to do that much now to win the game because I just don't have the maneuverability. If he just kills that tank in the middle, I'm stuck on the outskirts here. But we'll see. So them 2 I'm going to get rid of for CP. Going into Orks turn 4. Orks turn 4, mark for death, sabotage. You originally got assassinate, you swapped it out for mark for death.
Yeah.
So basically, mark for death are pick 3 units. If you kill one, you get 5 points. If you then you pick your gamma one. If you kill that, you get 2 points. Sabotage, do an action in my deployment zone or in no man's land. So the basically what Carl's done is these have jumped on here in the sabotage in that, which will get you 6 points, and that completes end of your opponent's turn. So I can potentially take them off there, but I have nothing close enough. These lads have just stayed put. He's moved forward. He's going to blast them into oblivion, and he's going to charge this. So is that everything, Carl?
Yeah, looters have stayed still, mate, to get some shooting into the rhino as well.
Yeah.
And the big, not big mech, hopes to be a big mech one day, so he's keeping himself alive behind that building at the minute.
Yeah. No problem.
Cool.
Let's do some shooting. That's all right. On the one, eh? So
cool. Yeah. So
want to shoot everything from there into them? Yeah.
I'll start with the looters actually, because if I can blow the rhino up, then he can put all of his shooting.
That's
in
a
here.
good point. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll start with these lads all shooting into that.
Let's pop some smoke, eh?
Yeah. So you got one.
Let's
two,
pop some smoke.
1, 2.
Yep. Ready when you are.
Right. So I'm going to push the button because I don't want any more of them to die. So that is lethals. So these will be hitting on 6s and re-rolling because you want an objective. That's 1 and just 1. So that's 1 at -1.
-1. He's in terrain, so he that's a free up save.
Free up.
He's all right.
Cool. And then you've got the shock attack gun. So that is 3 becomes 4 shots. So he's hitting on 5s because he normally hits on 5s, but he's got heavy and then cancelled by your -1.
Yeah.
So nothing, but you can re-roll. Okay, so that is a lethal and a hit, and then it's strength 9, so it will be 4s. So that's 2 at -4.
2 at -4, so 2 6-ups. Both go through. 2d6, yeah?
Yeah. For
12. What a beast. That snotling went straight through the little hatch into the driver's seat.
Where it ended up in that driver's body.
Did it blow up? It doesn't. There's been no explosions this game, has there?
There's not, is there?
And that's that gone. So I'm guessing this is going to be shooting everything into them lot.
It is going to be shooting everything.
We'll get back to you when he's got the dice ready. So shooting his big gun into them lads. You're going to roll for it, see what he gets?
Roll for it, yeah. He gets lethals.
Nice.
Okay, so he's hitting on 5s. Yep. And we'll see how we do. So 5s.
Hitting on 5s, let's do it.
6s are lethal.
A few 5s there.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's not by going, is it?
That, and 1 more there.
Cool. Wounding on, there's a 3 there.
There is a 3 there. Wounding on strength 6, so it will be 3s. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 11 saves at -1, but you're in cover, so 11 3-ups.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 3-ups in cover. So you kill 1.5.
1.5, okay.
1.5. So twin big shooters at the same squad. So let's do it.
Okay, so it's 3 lethals and 1 hit. And that is going to be wounding on a 3, and it's twin linked if it needs it. So
nice.
4 more armor saves.
4 3-ups. 1 dies, 1 on, 1 wound remaining.
Okay, and then I've got 2 rocket launchers. So this will be amount of shots. So 1 and 2 plus 2 each for blast.
Yeah,
it's going to be
plus 2, plus
4 and 3.
How many were in that
10 in the unit, I think.
1 died, so yeah, should have been with the character, yeah.
So 4 and 3, so 7, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 5s, and that's a lethal. These will wound on 2s because it's strength 9. So you've got 2 at -2, becomes -1. Sorry, 3 at minus.
3 at -1, so 3 4-ups, 2 go through.
Flat 3 each, sorry.
Oh, nasty. So these lads, blood's surged forward, and about 12 inches away from him. He tried to charge, but didn't get it. So I'll do a quick end of the turn roundup. So mark for death, you get 2 points. Sabotage is still in play. So going on to World Eaters. So World Eaters' 5th and final turn. This is very, very close. We've currently got 2 points in it. Attempting target, overwhelming force. So kill a unit off an objective and get the target that Carl picks. This is the target I'm going to go for, that Carl picked for me. In overwhelming force, if I kill them off there, I get the points for that. So basically, these lads have advanced. I use the strat where Berserkers can advance and charge, and I just have to charge them now and slice them apart. No shooting's happening because nothing has guns besides from the Hellbrute. They advance so they can't shoot. So basically, it's just a charge. My Blessings of Khorne are devastating wounds on infantry and sustained hits. So let's do the charge. It's an important one. That's a 7.
Yeah, that'll get you in, mate.
I'll move them. We'll do some. So this combat in here, Lord Karnak, see if he can slay his victims here. So we'll start off with the chain axes from the Berserkers. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So a few 2s there, but then a few sustains. Yes. And then wounding on 3s.
3s and 6s a dev, aren't they?
And 6s a dev, because you are infantry, sir. Re-rolling 1s. There's another one there. So you've got, let me have a look. Let me have a look at this. So that is, that is 5 devs. That's 6 devs in 6 saves.
Okay,
6
so you
devs
do the
alone,
same first, don't you? Yeah. So minus.
Is there any need to roll this? Will that just get the whole unit? No. The 6 devs.
Oh well, of course it will, because there's. Oh no, so there's 5 ones on the big mech.
5 ones on the big mech. Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah.
Gets the unit.
The chain axes. I should have done Karnak first. I knew it, so he could have got his kill. That's them dead. They're going to sort of consolidate close at the objective, and that'll be my turn 5. So I'll do a quick end of the turn round up. So end of this turn, I get tempting target for 5 points, overwhelming force for 3 points. I killed a unit for 4 points and scored an objective for 4 points. Then Carl has just scored sabotage for 6 points. This is going to be very, very, very close going into Carl's turn 5. So Orks turn 5. This is the 5th and final turn of the game. They got behind enemy lines and secure no man's land. So 2 units in my deployment zone for 4 points. Secure no man's land. Basically get 1 objective in no man's land for 2 points, or 2 for 5, which he's got 1. So Carl doing that alone wins him the game. I actually have more objectives getting me 4 points at the end of the game. And that's leaving us with painting on 77 to the World Eaters, 82 to the Orks. How close was that, Carl?
Mate, that was squeaky bum time.
Yeah. At that last turn we were have you seen that meme where it's someone stood up against all the calculations in front of him and they look proper confused?
Oh,
it was a little bit like, well, there's our board if you want to have a look at all our... So what a game, mate. Let's have a chat about that in the outro, eh?
That was about...
Carl, mate. Put it there. What a game, eh?
Mate, I am shattered. I'm absolutely worn out.
I'm absolutely
Do you know what I mean?
I'm absolutely paggered. That was a hell of a game, wasn't it?
It was.
That was a hell of a game.
Had everything, I think, apart from anything exploding.
Yeah, that was a shame, wasn't it? That
Always
was a
is.
shame.
Yeah.
From my part, all I can say is I really didn't want that turn 1. This is the problem with turn 1, especially on something like Purge. I have to lose my trading units first.
Yeah.
So my trading units are gone. If you'd got turn 1, you would have had to send stuff out, which would mean I'd be killing more. I'd be on the upper foot.
This is it.
It's just one of them. I think it's someone that has to get turn 1. I could have not moved anything out, but then I wasn't getting secondaries, so it's...
Yeah, we had a proper Mexican standoff, didn't we? Like with the Rhino and the Looters, and there was some stuff over it. Like, so whoever moves first, like you say, he's going to lose those pieces.
Yeah.
Middle objective is always a tough one as well, because you know you've got to hold it, you've got to fight over it. But I didn't want to get closer to you, so you getting that first turn was big for me, because I could just hold back, delete what came on the middle, and then start pushing out. But
100%.
It felt scary, like to push out, but I thought I had to, because if I don't, then it's going to be I'm just going to be penned in, and the second turn you're going to hit me. By the time I've got through everything and got out, it's going to be too late. So putting stuff like the truck out, the boys, you kind of know they're going to
that's your trading unit, isn't it? So
potentially
that could have been the first one out there to get your secondaries if you got turn 1, and then I could have killed them early doors sort of thing.
That, mate,
it's a tough one, but I think you played a really good game. I really liked the 3 big lad list.
Yeah, it's we're all cool, like 100%. But I'm not sure. Like I think we've got a GT coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, I'm going to Nottingham, so pop and say hi if you see us in Nottingham. It should be fun, shouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Looking forward to that.
Bugman's Bar on the Friday.
Yeah. So we'll be Warhammer World Friday, and then at the GT Saturday, Sunday. So, it was good fun to run it. But I think if I drop that one of the big lads, just have two, then I can put something really spicy in there. You know, I did feel the lack of combat punch in this, which is a weird thing to say as an Orc player. But I felt like I just hadn't got a lot to cover the board with, and you were smashing like this. Flank basically just collapsed in turn 4. I had nothing left. And I didn't have a lot left to push into the table, but it just got over the line, I think.
Yeah, 100%. So you're thinking maybe swapping out one of them for maybe Gaza or someone, you were saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little squig, and part of my squiggy brain is saying put Gaz in. But he's expensive as well. Do you know what I mean? He can only be in one place at once, and this detachment doesn't really do a lot for him because it's all shooting based. So what I might do is put some mech guns in to maybe hold the home. They can sort of reach out and do some bits and bobs. They're quite cheap. Killer cans are good as well because they're just a great distraction unit. So there's enough points I can save from one of the big lads to put more stuff on the board, and more stuff's always better, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, Scarvac rolling all them ones. I wish I'd got that on camera. Because that was absolutely terrible.
It wasn't great, mate. No, that's unlucky.
But then we were talking off cam, and Cal got really unlucky with his Morkanaut not being able to kill the Exalted 8-bound, and then them killing him in the hit back in your turn. So it swings and roundabouts. That's 40k for you.
It is.
I think I'm probably going to take World Eaters to Nottingham. If we're speaking competitively, on the channel we always do, it's always like fun, fluffy games, but it's sort of fun competitive. So we'll have like off camera.
I've not had that before. That's great. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Off camera we're sort of still being tactical and, outmaneuvering each other and things like that. So it's how there would be in the grimdark future of the 40k. You're still going to be tactical on the battlefield. Maybe not Orks in World Eaters, but I mean, most of the armies
are the smarter Orks. It's it's a low bar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
but they can probably count to like 4 or something like that. So impressive.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
MVP. Do you have anything that stood out? You enjoyed using?
That's a tough one. Probably Karnak his unit right at the end.
Yeah, they would. Anything they touched, they just deleted, didn't they?
Went through the battlefield and blended everything they touched. I'd really love Hellbrutes, but they didn't really get to show the full potential in this.
Yeah.
That one who tried holding that flank just got absolutely walloped.
That's because I know what they can do, and I don't want to have any part of that at all, So
the plan sort of there in turn 2, I think it was the Hellbrutes to sort of do this ping pong tactic where you kill. I could have killed the Gorkanaut, and then when I was already in the truck would have had to hit back. Then I hit the truck, kill that. Then I had the 6-inch paladin control date, so I go into what was inside the truck. They have to hit me, then I hit them back. Yeah. So you sort of ping pong up the board. With me not killing the Gorkanaut, that was the first hurdle that I had to push through to get that ping pong off.
Yeah, you were unlucky there.
So it's
bit of a learning objective for you guys at home though. If you see a Hellbrute, just shoot it to death. Don't get into combat with it. Just it's bad times.
It's got that weird rule where if you charge the Hellbrute, it gets to attack you twice. So because you hit it, it hits back, but then it activates its fight phase. So it's very, you have to be really careful with Hellbrute, especially like the World Eater ones. But I think, as I was going to say, I'll take this list to Nottingham. This is my only list because I've got 2,000 points of World Eaters. I am planning on painting more of them, but now we've got into this year, I'm just going to go and paint everything. I've done my World Eater army. I'm going to add Orks, Templars. I have got plans to add more World Eaters back in, like I showed on my last video, the World Eater army video. But that's the plan. So I think I'm going to take World Eaters to Nottingham. I think my Thousand Sons would do better. They're my sort of bread and butter army. I've played them a lot. All in 8th and 9th edition. I was playing at tournaments with them.
Right.
But the way the UK TC layout is now, you've got these massive L-shaped ruins in the middle of the battlefield, which it just massively benefits an army like World Eaters and not really Thousand Sons. So I think I'm still going to run these, give it a go, see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah,
and they're fun to play.
And that's why I'm taking Orks. Yeah, if I want to take something competitive, I wouldn't. But I'm not fussed about that. I'd rather have a good time. So
100%, mate. 100%. So anything else you want to add? Have you got an MVP?
Probably the looters. Yeah. They pretty much always are. It's like a 100-point unit.
So good, aren't they?
Stick the big mechs with shock attack guns in and just go blowing big holes and things. So yeah, they've never really done me wrong. You know, so probably them. I mean, it was nice to have the the painted knight at the end. That was the one I've just painted, which was an absolute miracle.
In the middle, holding that mid
just stood there, like
with nothing left around it.
Yeah, basically just having a time of his life, isn't he? But
makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, great fun. To me, that's a 40k game. Is you have not a lot left on the table. It's really close. It's right up until the last couple of objectives. I think we were saying there was one turn when you didn't score your secondaries, which would have got you over the line if you had.
So we were saying I was 5 points behind, so we were just having to think what could have been done different. Things like Scarvac, the Demon Prince, surviving would have been a massive help, but then again, like we say, Carl had bad luck with his Morknauts, so we can't really add stuff like that. A turn of secondaries, missing out on them was a massitive hit.
It was, it swung it, didn't it? But mate, always a great game. Yeah, always enjoy it.
Yeah, cheers for coming, mate. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
We've got plenty planned in for this year. Obviously, we're still in 2025 right now. But when this video goes on, we'll be in 2026. So we've got lots planned this year. I've got games booked right in up until April. So that's 2 games a month. So you're getting that one every 2 weeks. And I'm going to be trying to book more in to try to get more games out. So massive thank you to everyone watching who's subscribed, commented and liked this year and hyped. That's the new thing. Because it really has helped the channel out. And it massively pushes the algorithm by doing all that. Try and get the channel noticed. Really big shout out to all the members. Them little donations each month massively help the channel as well. Just them little bits of money coming in helps me get bits for the armies, things like supplies, like your paints, your brushes, things like that. And I do spend a lot of time doing this. It's not just the 2 hours what you see on YouTube. It's setting all the tables up, painting all the terrain, painting all the armies, paying for commissions so I can get more armies out there. So if you do want to join and become a member, I really, really appreciate it because it does help the channel. Maybe one day it could be a full-time job. So click join down below or I'll leave a link in the description.
Magic.
Also, don't forget to check out Gamemat.eu in Rogue Miniatures. They do sort of sponsor the channel a little bit, but them 10% discounts will massively help you guys out as well if you want a new mat, want some new terrain, or want a commission, maybe just one model of full army. So drop them a message and you get 10% discount there. So bonus. So I think that's everything. Cheers, Carl, for coming. You're an absolute legend.
No worries. Yeah, my pleasure.
Cheers, everyone, for watching and commenting and liking and hyping and joining if you're feeling a bit cheeky. And have a good year. I'll see you all in the next video.